Twitch and YouTube. Yes, that's where we are. Before we start, I want to say thank you to Slyan'ssun for providing the music and various sound sets we'll be using during this game, as well as thank you to a couple of other independent creators, Epic Journey on YouTube and RPG Music Maker Travis Savoy. Great stuff all around. Also, if anybody's interested, I will be playing a one-shot roulette on Phoenix Iwaki's channel on the 29th with Vicky from Slyan'ssun and a whole bunch of other great players. So yes, if you're interested, please check that out. See Phoenix Iwaki's channel for more information. Alrighty, to get us back into the narrative. Last session, we continued on our way through the Shadowfell. You encountered a group of traveling Vistani who gave you information leading you towards Bloodrock, the shadow version of Ironstone. You also found out a few more juicy morsels of information pertinent to Bluey Sparks, and potentially the location of citizens of her homeland. Making your way onto Bloodrock, potentially, I'm not giving anything away. Making your guys' way onto Bloodrock, you made your way through the city and underneath, past a monolith into the Thieves Guild. Down in the Thieves Guild, you encountered a whole host of horrors, undead, an oozing river, and memories from the past, images seen once before, a pit of treasure filled with bodies, and a statue requiring an offering from a follower of Alan. After some very gross door opening, you guys make your way into the final chamber, the heart of Alan's seat down here in the Shadowfell, or so it seems. Previously, you had done a scry upon Sai and this very room, which revealed a decent amount about Sai's motivations, about how he himself was potentially a victim of the Dragon Plague, about how he extended his long life and saw the only way forward in a falling world was to join with the winning side. Planning to ambush him, this party is split, with Cass alone going forwards to confront her former mentor, while the others begin sneaking around the edges of the room to establish a teleportation circle. Cass, you parley with your mentor, who reveals his regrets. His regrets in failing you, but more than that, he regrets ever having brought you into the fold. Which Cass has absolutely annihilated him in response, leaving him putting ice on the burned area. An attack is made. A combat begins, and 2 boars are summoned. And we left last game just as the shadow of an old enemy resurfaced in Laverna. And that is exactly where we pick up today. So, my friends, if we may let the battle recommence. So, I will explain to you what you see, just so you can have a very clear vision in your mind. You have, facing the room, a cavern which spans about 100 feet.
Sorry to interrupt. Is anyone else having difficulty with Thomas's?
Yeah, my webcam is not working, it looks like.
Okay.
Is the stream okay?
Yeah, the stream is fine.
I'm laggy. Or...
No, Emma. Is she back?
Wonderful. All right. So, what you see, you have a cavern made of sand and flesh, the polar opposite of that which you found in the Thieves Guild above ground. It spans roughly 100 feet across. I can't do maths, so I might have to update that number. And much, much farther back. So basically, ranged melee, anything goes. Also, in this section that you are in, the ceiling is cloaked in shadow. You can't tell from the ground perspective how far up it goes before you enter into that thick darkness, like acrid smoke. But if you wanted to fly up, it's definitely possible. You can maneuver in here quite easily, it seems. In terms of enemies, Sai has set up his position beside Laverna. About 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55-ish feet away from the Teleportation Circle. Laverna is around that same area. And don't forget, along the wall is a large eye, the dimensions of which are hidden somewhere in my notes and can be requested at any time you wish. So, top of the order, we have our good friend, Laverna Dehane, who, shockingly, he is the one and only, who shockingly is going to use his turn to continue casting that teleportation circle, establishing it. And as he does, he yells out, "Just a little more!" And then shove him in here. Next up, Ulster, we have, not you, you're on deck, but your two boar friends. So,
I would like my boars to. I would like to hold one back.
Okay.
I would like one of them to charge Sai again.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How far can they move?
I think it's 80 feet if they dash.
80 feet if they dash? Okay, so it's about 40-foot movement then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yes, they can get to him. Okay. You just want the closest one can get to him, the furthest one away can't. You're happy with that?
I'd like the furthest one to use a little bit of movement to get closer, but it's kind of hovering on the periphery.
Perfect. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Knock him over in the charge.
Okay.
Is he in the path?
It's not a fully straight line.
Mm-hmm.
He would have to drop down just at the last 5 feet. But I'm going to say that's 20 feet at least, then yes, definitely. He can make that. You know what he can do? He can drop down first and then run in a straight path. Boom. What's the save, please? Dexterity?
It will be a... So first I'm going to make an attack and...
Yes, thank you for that.
Plus... 22.
Yep, definitely.
I think it's a strength save.
I'll get to that.
Yeah, give me the damage first for the bad boy.
11 points of damage.
Hey.
Slashing damage, and then he needs to make a strength saving throw with disadvantage because he's poisoned.
And oh yes, of course, because of the contagion. I was actually going to ask you. I'm assuming you kept track of the.
At the top of his next turn, he'll have to make another save.
Understood.
And he better bloody fail.
Hell yeah.
So.
Sorry, can you repeat the damage for me? For Sai?
It was 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. P! That's what his counter says. It just says P on it. He's... So... minus 11 points.
Lily and I just like, yeah.
Damn it out.
I'm feeling this, guys. It's the vibe. The vibe is right.
Glad you like the music.
Until somebody dies.
Okay. So...
But then it's like, bopping but cry bopping.
Strength save?
Yeah.
Natural one. He is prone. Prone on
You're
the floor.
prone.
Trapped beneath a ball. And you want to move the other one? How
It's gonna
much
be
is
hovering.
movement?
I want it to stay 30 feet away from Laverna.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It can get a little bit closer. It's not too much of a difference, but it's... Do you want it to be within charge range, as in a straight line?
Yeah. Just want it to hover.
Okay, let's do...
It's like, you can do it, buddy,
this
but I'm
then.
staying back here.
5, 10. Slea, a board just kind of runs between your legs.
No, it's a giant ball, so it didn't run between her legs.
Okay, Slea, a board just tramples you. No, jumps over you like a majestic gazelle.
No, I feel like I would love it if it just like went under her, flipped her up. She then lands like, what? And it's like,
What?
She lands in a superhero pose. It's,
Yeah.
it's majestic
Exactly
and
how it is.
unexpected.
Exactly how it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
and the ball's like, fuck yeah, I picked the right team
Yeah.
to be on.
Lily, I just want to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is exactly 30 feet away. It has a 40-foot movement, so it has dash, charge room, and then a little bit of wiggle. Is that okay with you?
That was okay.
Perfect. All right. I'm gonna just turn my Sirenscape down just a little bit. The boar's turn is up. Or stare. What would you like to do?
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, I should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Instead of the boars, I was so focused on the boars. Ulster's a character too. I...
Who's gone death after Lil?
It is Slea. I will post a photo of the order. It's got some notes on it from last time, so if it's a little bit illegible, I apologise. But let's just take a quick moment to do that. I think it'll be helpful in the long run. Do 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 do. Yeah, and I will also do my best
this is
to
just
send
such a
you.
good soundtrack. I'm really enjoying it.
Thank
It
you.
is.
Thank you. I have Sirenscape is really good that you can separate your different tracks into like moods. So the moods I have for the Shadowfell are enter the Shadowfell, enter the Shadowfell, through the shadows, terror, and may the battle commence. I liked terror quite a lot, but we never really got to get to that one, so that's alright. Another time, I'm sure. Right.
I would like...
This is cute.
Yeah.
I'd like to pass... I'd like to pass Fairy Fire on the Laverna.
Amazing.
And it's
Great,
dex.
so very low on the dice, but I do know this creature is kind of crazy, but not crazy at dex, with only a 9.
So she's got Fairy Fire on her.
Okay.
All attacks will have advantage.
That's great. That's really great. Okay, so I'm just going to write that on her. Give me a moment. Duplicate. Let's make this nice and glowy. Okay, Fairy Fire.
I love this intense music.
Thank you.
Bopping along.
Okay. I'm actually really look how cool the Fairy Fire looks compared to the boar. So right, this is like Sire the boar. It's kind of gross. Look at the Fairy Fire though.
So pretty.
Thank you.
Oh, is that what you did? Sorry, my internet died.
Yep, so Fairy Fire, all attacks have advantage, and that includes any melee or ranged spell attacks as well for your Eldritch Blast cast. So
Sorry,
great.
what was say that again?
On Laverna.
Advantage, anything on Laverna.
Nice.
Attacks. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, attacks. Yeah. Okay, great. So Laverna is just surrounded by this wreath of blue flame, twinged with just an extra sparkle, which Ulster reminds you of the twinkle in Titania's eye, as though she's watching you right now with her big, beautiful orbs. All right. So next up in the order we have Slea. So, Slea, Oh, also, sorry. Do you want to move? At the moment, you are. Hang on. Ulster,
I would like
you are
to
right next to Loran.
I would like to stand in front of Loran. I am prepared to take any and all attacks that come for our teleportation caster.
So cute. You can't quite stand right in front of him, but you can move right next to him, like even more so.
Yeah, also like spreads his arms, meat shield.
Sure thing. Sleer right now is the meat shield. So Sleer, here is your position. You're right next to a giant boar. You are 10, you're 10, 20, 30 feet away from Laverna, and a little bit further away from Sai. And Bluey is a little bit further away from you, Cass is a little bit further away, Neff is even further. So, where would you like to run off to? I'll send you this map here.
Thank you.
What would you like to do?
Wait, am I... Where... The thing I'm having trouble seeing is where is Loran?
Loran's right behind you, 5 feet away.
Okay.
But I unfortunately couldn't get it to work, but I had set up a system that would have been good for sharing this map with you, but alas. Alas, indeed.
Like, is there anything she can do to assist with what's going on? Yeah.
Unfortunately, no. You can only hold an action to do something if you want to make sure that there's something specifically towards Loran. I can't really...
No, that's fine. Am I within 60 feet of Sai?
You are, yes.
Cool,
Definitely.
I'd like to
Those
cast...
squares are 5 feet. Yes.
I'd like to cast Fairy Fire on Sai.
Right, cool, yeah.
Leia just using all of her, like, drow magic. Because it's like, well, this is...
Funny.
This is innate stuff. This isn't deity given, so if I do sleep, that will come back.
Okay.
So it's just another dex save.
Okay. So... Let me just... Fairy Fire... Potentially. So, Dexterity saving throw. Natural 1! This dice is going in jail! It's the red dice that Lily got for me.
Oh, it's a nice dice.
Natural
It's
1.
angry that you're not using it for Loran.
It is. Also, they're just glowing in that corner now. They're just hanging out, having a little, like, dancing lights fest. Okay. So, Louis, I'm sorry, Sleer, is there anything else you want to do?
Nah, that's to be done.
Louis, it is up to you now to save the day.
Yes, okay, so I had a plan that involved compelled duel.
That's very cool. With who, Laverna or Sai?
I kept on doing whatever the elf thing they can do, where they can just pass through the other thing.
Sai is
sneak,
currently pinned under
move away. But he is currently pinned under a wall, yes. And he also has Fairy Fire on him. And it seemed like the other ball was rearing up for another charge. So now I'm not sure if this is a good idea. But I was thinking last time, I didn't want him to like just flip into the, whatever the ethereal realm place, throw it in. So, I mean, I can ask as a player, would you all be happy if Bluey could tell duel and no one just attacked him for a little bit? Or if it's a bad idea, or I could just go ahead and do it anyway? Or
I think if
decide
Bluey
not
will do
to?
it, then Bluey will do it.
Bluey would do it.
I'm just
Follow your
turning
heart, Louis.
up because I can't hear her very well.
Ah.
Let's make you louder.
I will say, Louis, what you would see is that Sai is slowly being stricken by some kind of illness and he's pinned under a boar. So it's up to you if you want to use that on him or Laverna, judging from who would be the biggest threat right now.
I mean, see, I've got to be within 30 feet of whoever I cast it on.
You're
Yeah,
closer to... Well, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay, because I also had to plan to, like, use Action Surge and also attack Laverna before I do it. But, like, maybe Maybe that's not
Just
a
follow
great
your heart,
idea.
Anna.
Anna,
I'm gonna give you
Somebody
30 seconds to decide what you want to do. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
please choose. Also, on deck. Well, Laverna is next, but Cass, you'll be after her.
Quick question
Okay,
while Bluey's deciding. Is it the case that necrotic damage is doubled?
Well,
I couldn't remember exactly what's the.
it depends on the effect of the spell. If it's a necrotic spell, then you tell me the effects, and there will be a certain
Okay, cool.
strength to it. Like, for example, because not all necrotic spells have damage to them, so it would kind of manifest in other ways depending on the spell.
Got it.
In theory, yes. There are some creatures which are obviously immune, some which are vulnerable, so it'll be even more damage or even less damage, but
Cool.
basically, yeah. Okay, Bluey, Anna.
Okay, I am going to. I'm going to decide to go with my.
Keep it gut. Do it.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the original plan. All right. First of
Okay.
all,
Who's it on?
I'm going to use my bonus action to
I'm gonna use-
activate the boots.
The haste. Brilliant.
So I can move quick. Is Laverna attackable right now?
She is present, so yes.
She's present.
She is a threat. She poses a threat to you and is an initiative order.
If Blue were to go to her in range, can she then speed? Okay, well,
15,
that's
20,
my
25.
action.
Yep, you can be within 5 feet of her if you want to be.
And because I have 60 feet of movement this turn,
Yep.
because it's okay, I'm happy with that. All right. So Bluey's gonna attack Laverna 3 times.
Okay.
So I will roll that. Okay. 16, 23, and 22.
Okay, 16, 23, 22. All of them hit.
First
Oh
bit of
no.
damage.
All of them hit, Bluey.
Oh, was I gone for a sec?
Yeah,
Ooh,
so
a
what's the
little
damage, please?
I'm working it out now. Sorry. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So I add 5 to yes. So there's 9. Calculator time.
Mm-hmm.
7, 11. So that's 42 slashing damage.
Oh, just for.
Whew.
Just casually 42.
Just a
Casually.
neat little 40. That's a. Oh.
Okay.
Yes. There's that. So, but I'm not done yet.
Yep.
Maybe I should have more light on. Have the speed gone.
So bright. Ah, there we go.
Hey, Anna? What's
Mhm.
next?
Next,
So you did 43 damage.
42, I think.
42. Okay.
Yes.
Is that it?
I will action surge so that I can move to between Psy and the teleportation circle to about 30. Okay, if I don't. Okay. Can I get to about 15 feet of Psy between him and the teleportation circle?
You
being?
can get, yeah, if you want to be about 15 feet from Psy, 5.
Should I just do
So,
full
you're using your action surge to do what exactly?
to be
disengage
able
or
to
dash?
cast- No, I've already got the boots on. So I should be.
You've hasted.
by getting there.
Yep.
But the action surge is to cast a spell, which is Compelled Duel on
Sai.
Sai.
Okay. So I'm just gonna make sure you don't want to move out of Laverna's range, because if you do, then she's gonna make an opportunity attack. I just want to be clear. Are you trying to stay within her range, or are you going to move out of her range?
I do want to move out of her range, so I will take that. Sure, I'll take that.
First of all, right there, that's your B next to the glowing P sign. Is that okay for you with Sai, or do you want to be closer?
Is the teleportation circle all the way to the
Teleportation circle is
right?
up pink.
Okay.
Yeah. There's hair in my mouth.
Actually, yes, that is good. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bluey. Compelled Duel.
Yes. Okay.
What am I rolling for you?
Oh yes. Literally planned out the thing, but it's still taking ages. It is a wisdom. Yes. Wisdom save.
Okay.
16.
15 plus.
He's probably quite wise, isn't he?
Yeah, it's good. What's the DC?
16.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't work.
It was a good try. Did you roll your foresight for today?
I think I've already used it.
Then I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you.
Yeah, I have used it. Right. Do I get attacked by Laverna? Or no?
We will get there in a second. I'm just pre-rolling some things here, so this goes a bit quicker.
Duel failed. Cool.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have Laverna take an opportunity attack. Natural 20. So, what you see is Laverna's form is inexplicable. It seems to be solid, and yet it pulses with this like vein of shadow, this nervous system which just crawls like an exoskeleton over her skin, fully made of shadow stuff. Any body parts or any flesh that is welded within is just rotting away and being held together purely by some more necrotic design. And her body expands and unfurls these tendrils of vein and shadow and just whacks right out at you, trying to wrap around. And Bluey, you're going to take...
Critical.
Hang on.
Ember also can turn you into a T-Rex, worst case.
So, first, as this tentacle just pierces your side, feeding through one of your ribs and out the other, you take... Yeah, it's gross. Like hooking you like a fish hook. I can't do this maths. 13 points of piercing damage. Wait, I haven't doubled it yet. I'm going to have to write this down. 9.
Emma, you don't need to look so upset. We know you love it.
No, this is actually because I pre-rolled a bunch of stuff.
Is Bluey the idiot, or is it just me?
We love Bluey.
We do.
Roll me a d4, please. Oh wait, actually, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to.
Okay. Oh no.
From a natural 20, don't forget, you take 68 points of damage as this tentacle rips
Jesus
through your side.
Christ.
Holy moly.
You leave now.
How's Bluey looking?
45.
Okay. Okay.
Bluey,
Lee.
What have I done? What have I done? My turn pretty much ended, right? I couldn't do anything else.
yeah, give me a second.
Does it get what?
So,
Ooh, hang on.
right, that was your opportunity attack.
Yes.
Oh my god, that was just the opportunity attack. Oh
If-
no.
As you are held in Laverna's crutches,
Oh,
Bluey,
yeah.
from her body, 7 more of these tentacles unfurl. The one that holds you now tries to lift you from the ground, and I want you to make me a strength saving throw.
Come on, Bluey.
Come on, Bluey.
What the fuck have I done? 22.
22? Okay. As it tries to lift you, the shadow kind of convulses, and you just are able to wiggle yourself out, unhooking, and you kind of fall to the ground. Prone, but alive.
Idiot.
Bluey,
Some organ damage there.
the next few tentacles come for you, and I've already rolled these attacks. 23, 22, and 12 to hit. So 2 of them hit.
2 of them
Oh
hit.
my god, don't kill Bluey.
Oh no,
How could you do this?
What have I done?
You take 67 points of damage total.
Oh,
So Laverna just killed Bluey.
All dead
hang
because
on.
she hasn't gone over the. She didn't go over max.
Not
Hang
fully
on,
dead.
I have some sort of gift from the pink guy. What's his name?
Courage. Is Courage gonna come in and save you at the end? Can I just... Right. Whilst you're thinking on
Okay,
that,
sorry.
everyone else, this is what you see. Bluey falls to the ground and pushes herself up, but just before she can rise on all fours, the second tentacle arcs over and pins her shoulder. The next one, she's just able to like move her arm out of the way before it grabs her. She gets pulled back around onto her front and then pincing around her neck. The last one holds you down, restrained. And you can see her fall unconscious in that moment. And then the creature makes one more attack, which I've already pre-rolled. With its
Wait,
mouth.
that's not
Its
the end of
maw
it?
paws
Oh,
open. Shadows like
Oh my God, it's
spring
not gonna
between
eat
its
her.
teeth. But in a final moment of lucidity, Bluey is able to just like throw her arm up, sword hand clenched in it, and you just cut through the maw before it is able to consume you. She rolled a 4. Otherwise that would have been 2 death saves failed, Bluey.
Okay,
So, you are on death saves, please.
okay.
Unless...
What I thought I had was I thought I had something that for when I hit death saves. Oh no, for when I hit 0, as
Yeah.
long as I'm not dead already straight
Yeah.
away, then somehow I stay unconscious, but I can't find it, and I
Okay.
don't think I drew this up, but I can't remember what it is.
Alright.
No, I know
Well-
the ability you're talking about. I can't remember what it's called either.
Okay, so I think
Oh,
that sounds like...
shit. Sorry, if the first 2 attacks takes. Ignore
I
me.
can't find it.
Anna,
I'm just
I
gonna
trust
yeah, okay.
I can't... If it's not on your character sheet, then that means we have to talk over this afterwards. But I'm going to take it in this moment that you're on 1 HP. Okay.
Oh, really?
That does... Yeah, I'll allow you to be on just Just this once, because this is a lot. But
Okay.
you're sure? You had something like that?
I'm trying to think if it's just inevitable. No, it was a
I
gift
think
from
that-
Salios. It was
I don't
one of the
know.
3 gifts.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're not confusing this with the orcish trait? Because orcs can spring back up, as well as
Maybe.
Neff with halflings. They get a chance to spring back up.
I know there's an ability, but I'm not sure which one Louis referring to.
Yeah.
I wrote
Okay,
this in
right.
the description. Hold on. I wrote this in the... No, I didn't.
Okay.
I wrote this in notes.
Just saying, Anna has never lied
Stabilize.
in her
Yeah,
entire
I
life,
know.
so if it's
I
true,
know.
then it's true.
I think it's I was gonna say I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, and you can be on 1 HP. But you're still.
Stabilize.
But this does mean that you need to roll me 2d4, seeing as you're conscious still.
What the heck?
Conscious still? For how long?
Oh no.
3 and 2.
Okay, thank you.
Where is stabilize? The gift was called stabilize.
We'll find it later. It might just make
That's
this
fine.
turn a bit
Okay.
longer.
All right. So nothing happens with the 3 and the 2. All right. So next in the order we have. Well, actually, is there anything else? Anything else you can do?
Oh my god.
Anything else?
As-
She's had her turn.
I'm
Next in
sorry.
the order
Yeah.
we have. Cass.
If I have a bonus action to use, then I can regain some hit points. But I can't remember
This
how.
isn't your
it went.
turn.
It's not your turn anymore, Anna.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, Laverna
Oh,
could
no,
do
that
one
doesn't-
more thing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Also, just gonna be like, you know what? It's been a good run. Puts down all his
Okay.
weapons. Kill me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, okay.
Jump.
So, towards
into the
Slia, Loran, Ulster,
my-
Bluey.
Alright.
No,
Alright.
Ulster and
Do
the
it.
boar. You're all clumped together there. So, Laverna is going to... As Bluey cuts back that mouth, these like strings of shadow just have nowhere to go, and she kind of like seems to yell, almost choking on her own throat as she just vomits some sort of black, thick tar-like substance. Also, all made of shadow stuff, towards you. So
Is it necrotic damage?
No.
it's not damage. So
She's not allowed to do it to my baby.
Could be fine.
ranged weapon attack. 1 target. Actually, it's only 1 target. So let's
Yeah.
roll. There are 4. Ulster, you'll be number 1. Do 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 do. Loran will be
Just hit Ulster. No, just hit Ulster.
Loran is number 2. Sleer. Well, Loran can't really be targeted because Sleer is in front of him. So it'll be Ulster, Sleer, or the boar. Where's Neff in range? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55,
This
60.
is
She
totally-
is!
Oh no. Uh
Oh!
You guys got really lucky.
God, she's evil today,
The
guys.
ball just gets covered in tar.
oh. Oh my
So-
goodness.
That's kind of funny to me.
The ball took one for the team.
It really
okay?
did. The boar is just kind of like. I think that's what a boar sounds like.
I'm half laughing,
Um,
half freaking out that Blue almost died.
Lily, could you make me a strength saving throw?
The ball's really strong, so.
I just love combat. It's fun.
16, I think.
Beats it. The boar is just like. Just bursts through the webbing and like like
It's
when
like,
a
not
horse
today.
yeah, like a wild horse like being trying to be trained in a paddock, it just kind of goes like.
yeah, I know exactly.
That's what starts happening. The boar is just like trying to wriggle all this gross stuff off.
It's okay, sweetie.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that Yep. That's fine. Okay, cool. I actually did make a mistake whilst I was doing that, but my mistake. So, moving on. Next in the order is you, Cass.
Okay, so I have been thinking some things through. I'll run through everything out. Right, first, Laverna,
Yes.
Sai, they're in like a straight line from me, yes?
Yes.
Who's
Hell
on
yeah.
that? It
Hell
looks
yeah.
like
Hell
they
yeah.
are.
Hell yeah. They are.
Where is the eye? Where's
eye,
Alan's eye?
So you know how there's that little darkened alcove at the very bottom? I'm kind of imagining it's there.
It's not alright, so Alan's eye's not in a line like Laverna and Sai is.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's fine then. So I'm thinking is do a okay. I think I can do this because of everything I've got. So I'm going to make then, because I actually read through what my javelin can do properly for the first time, and I was like, are you kidding me? Right, okay. So I'm going to do an attack on Sai with the Javelin of Lightning.
Okay.
Sai is currently under a ball, I will just say.
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
I'm thinking he has Fairy Fire, which would give you advantage. He is prone under a ball. To try and just target him would be disadvantage. However, those cancel each other out, so just make a straight roll.
Okay, so it's just straight.
Yeah.
That is a 18.
18. One moment. Ah, yes, he's weak.
Okay, in that case, I also need Laverna to make me a dexterity saving throw.
10 plus 14.
Damn it, she just saves. But she's still gonna take some damage. I need more dice.
Anything is good.
I need more dice. Okay. So, and also with my bonus action, I'm going to Hex Laverna.
Okay.
Nice.
So, she's going to be taking... Two, 5, 10. Yes. So 5 because it's half damage because she's saved. And then with Hex, she's going to take an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. And she has disadvantage on an ability check. I don't know which ability check is the one that I want.
I mean, I think this doesn't come up very often, so as a DM to you guys for your future D&D needs, the only ability check-wise, the thing that's usually that usually comes up the most in combat is like an athletics check to get out of a grapple. So those kinds of checks are usually good. That's just a general D&D tip that I'm going to give you guys for free because I feel really bad about Bluey. And I laugh when I'm in distress.
You have disadvantage on ability. The damage is that sort of is it up at all because of where we are? Roll that one.
Sorry, you went a bit
frozen.
blip.
No, you're frozen.
Oop. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, cool. Can you just repeat what you said?
So with the sorry, it's my internet. With the Hex, I deal 1d6 of necrotic damage whenever I hit her with an attack. So what is necrotic damage? Got any beefiness? I'm just about to roll it. So just... not for
put your dice down. Oh, from Sai?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Please roll the damage.
Okay,
and
so Sai, hang on, because I hit him with the javelin.
Lightning?
Yeah, so it's lightning damage.
Usually, are you trying to add on the Hex damage? Because usually you have to cast Hex first.
Hex is a bonus action.
Yeah, but if you're hitting with them... So what happens is that triggers with an attack roll. So you cast Hex, then you attack.
Oh.
And
okay, that's what I was... yeah. I want to do.
That's what... Okay. I'll give you guys benefit of the doubt. It's okay. It's been a long time since we've done a big combat, and I don't want this to be. I want this to be fun.
For the so this is the javelin line. Ooh.
Okay.
4, 8, 12, and that is 17. That's 17 on the lightning
17.
damage, plus
Okay.
1d6 3 plus 5. So that's just all the lightning damage, and then the 1d. Oh, that was only 1 extra point of necrotic damage. But I am then going to attack with it again.
How are you getting? Oh, because you're with the lightning attack. You can do 2. Is
Yeah.
that what you're? Yeah. Okay. And the necrotic damage would be doubled. Yes.
So 2. So that was 17 plus 5 plus 2. So plus 24. Is that?
Yep.
That was
Thank you very
24
much.
damage for that one, and then Laverna got 5, and then I need to do another attack on Sai. 21.
21 hits.
Yeah. Sorry, I should be. Again, another dex save for Laverna, please.
12.
No, sucker. So Laverna takes that's 11, 13, 18 damage. Sai is taking 11, 14, 15 from the hang on, and then another. Oh, that was 9. The 23 from the javelin, and then it's the hex. And 10 from 10 necrotic damage. That was double because it was 5.
The total.
Oh god. Okay.
I need the total. If you're
33 on
Jesus Christ.
Sai, that last one, and then was it? Did you get Laverna?
24. How much was
Cool,
Laverna?
'cause I've already forgotten. Oh no, wait, you didn't.
No, you said a lot of numbers.
Sorry. I think hers was 18. That's ringing a bell.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it's 18. I don't know if that's less or more than I actually said, but that's what's ringing a bell, and I can't actually remember. If anyone,
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's.
Ouch. Sai looks bloody. Sai looks very bloody in that moment. All right. So, with that in mind, Sai looks down
He
at
has to
himself.
make the save first. Just with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, it was already quite low, but same roll both times. What do I add to it? Con?
Let me just double check for you.
I don't think it really matters actually, because it was the 3
Yeah,
on
it's
the dice. So,
do you want me to tell what happens to Sai?
tell me.
Blinding sickness. Pain grips the creature's mind and its eyes turn milky white. The creature has disadvantage on wisdom checks and wisdom saving throws and is blinded for 7 days.
Neat. That's fucking great. Okay. I think, with that in mind, is that the end of their turn? Contagion was the spell, right?
It's just a saving throw, so I mean, I don't think
Let me just
so.
check it. Okay.
I don't think that's the end of his turn, but he is now blind and has disadvantage on wisdom checks and saving throws.
Okay.
But he's in pain.
No,
ouch.
no, it's the end of his turn.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. That's no worries.
Okay.
Or I complain about that.
Okay. Sai just screams out and falls to his knees. beneath this ball, which he's already crushed to. Sorry, he falls further to the ground. He was like this before, like, and he's like, so he's underneath the ball even more. The ball just sits on his chest, like, this is good. Okay. Got him. Right. Neff,
Yes.
last in the order. What would you like to do?
Okay, I only want to do one thing on my turn. I would like to heal Bluey.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna use big spell. I would like to... am I able to move close enough to be within touch range of Bluey?
No, I'm afraid not.
How far away is Bluey from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet.
50 feet, okay. I will move as far as I can, which is 35 feet closer. Just in Bluey's direction.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, you're 15 feet away.
Okay,
You're just like reaching out for her.
reaching out... I don't want to wait another turn, so I'll use a ranged heal in that case. Okay, it won't be as powerful, but it'll be still something. So from a distance, I'll cast Healing Word at 5th level.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just do the calculation. My d4s.
Yes, Bluey.
Pretty sure the gift was like what I sent. Should I say I'm currently at 0, but next turn is death saving throw starts, and so I start at 0 when I get this heal.
21
or should
points.
I just say I?
Okay.
get
I'm gonna
21
say
back.
that you get 20 back.
Okay.
Yeah. Was it 20? Use what you rolled?
21 is what I rolled.
Oh, sorry. You get 21 back.
Okay.
From 0 to 21.
Okay. Right.
Okay. I think we can rule it similar to how Spare the Dying works, which is you'll get a round of stabilization, even though you're at 0 HP. So you won't necessarily be making death saves in that one round. That is not
I think I'm unconscious.
Okay, Emma, I have a question as well.
Yes.
So since I've used a movement, and I've used a bonus action spell, can I still use a cantrip as an action?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, could I...
Thank you.
Could I cast Sacred Flame? Wait, how far away am I from the enemies at the moment?
You're quite close.
Quite close? Okay.
Yep.
And Sai's pinned, so he's fine at the moment.
Yep.
Okay. Could I
bloody.
cast Sacred Flame on Laverna?
You may, yes. Go for it. Roll me an attack.
Okay.
Is it radiant?
Oh no, it's a dexterity saving throw.
It is... That's the wrong sheet. 13. So no.
13, okay. In that case, you will be taking... That's 6 plus 8, which is 14 plus 1, which is 15. That's 15 points of radiant damage.
He actually takes 30 points of radiant damage as your sacred flame pulses through her nervous system and is delivered to every inch of her.
What? Okay, let's go.
Okay?
What a good cantrip!
Good on you, Neff.
Okay, so that's
Alright,
it. I end my turn.
so at the top of the round, the ground beneath your feet begins to rumble, sand particles picking up as the eye along the wall slowly opens, just looking down at Sai, bloody on the ground, collapsed and blinded. And as it stares, you see the sand picked up by shadow stuff begin to creep towards him and feed up his legs, across his clothing, and into his mouth, his nose, and the corners of his eyes. And his breath begins to stabilize, as if sustained by some kind of unnatural force.
Like Sai better
That is
than
what you
Cruel,
see.
I guess.
Karul wasn't in a layer. So that is the difference here. Layer actions can be fun. Righty. Let's make a roll. Very quickly. Oh yeah, I have a really cool patron who gives me really cool things. Rolls low on the dice. That's fine. He deserves it. Right, so, next up in the order we have Loran, who is going to cast the penultimate round of his Teleportation Circle. You guys only have to make it through one more of these things before you start making your way over. So, next up we have the boars, Ulster. What do you want to do? What do you want to do with your big, tusky boys?
Can I get them to... Last time they dragged him along the ground, can I get the boar to try and do the same thing?
You want them to bring him towards the Teleportation Circle? Okay.
Try and start dragging him over.
Cool. I'll say it's probably it's probably laboured, so I'll say it's going to be half movement, but it's probably not too much. Honestly, that's not too much of a debuff for these things, because they're big boys. Right. What's its speed?
40 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15,
Unless it dashes, but...
20. Okay. So, the boar pulls up right next to Bluey's corpse. No, she's not dead. That was a bit intense. Sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
Her dying form. That's better. And the eye follows him as he moves. Right. Next. Ulster. It is on you. Oh, would you like to direct the other ball to do anything?
I've got the other boar on standby,
Okay.
in case something happens to the one that's currently carrying Sai.
Would you like, if you want, you can hold a charge in case something happens, like a triggering
that's fine.
event. Okay, so
If the other ball goes down or if Sai gets free.
Okay, if Sai gets free, the other ball will charge. If that happens in this round. Okay. Ulster, it's your go.
It's my go. I can see the eye. I know that's a problem. We'll deal with that later. I think Ulster sees Bluey dying and he's just like, again.
Again.
He's like, Bluey, let's do this. And he's gonna cast Polymorph on Bluey.
Bluey into a dragon. No, that would be
T-Rex.
cool. You're already
A dragon would be cool.
A
but-
blue T-Rex just springs up from the ground. Bluey, you feel your form change and morph. I'm gonna say, considering the growth and the size of this T-Rex, like strings, the shadow's tentacles around you snap and recoil.
And I'll send you the T-Rex down, Sana.
You are now a large creature.
A large creature.
I'm just gonna make sure that looks. Give me one moment whilst I make sure this is all okay on the map. And actually, it's about time I send you an updated one, isn't it? Make it yellow. So it's
Anna, do you want the link on Discord or Facebook?
Discord. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I feel full now. Got a big chunky heel. Oh, T-Rex. Oh, goodness.
positively spoilt by your friends.
Every time I look in the Discord chat now, I smile because I get this image of, like, whenever I see the initiative order with Anna crossed out and then Bluey put above, I always have this image in my mind of, like, all of our characters, like, fighting in battle and Anna's just there, like, yeah, I'm here too.
Yeah.
I don't know why I do that often. I write Anna instead of Bluey.
I have the
I think
reverse
I just want
problem.
you to be a fantasy character in my fantasy world.
Yeah.
I think I need an Anna NPC. Okay, so... Oh wait, that's not the original... That's...
Anna.
Hang on a moment. I almost sent you guys the wrong map. Ready? Okay.
Maps of the
This is the
secret treasure.
updated map, and I should have sent this to you sooner. But, Bluey, you're a huge T-Rex! Right, Ulster, is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
I am aware of this eye,
Yeah?
and I am aware that Laverna is very close to the eye.
Yes.
Is there any way to hold... I know that he has a reaction if Laverna's attacked. Is there any way I can hold him moving if something happens from behind? I don't know if that's something that can be done.
Let me see. I'll just quickly Google that, because I'm not sure either.
I think also just wants to make sure Laverna is protected whilst he's doing this.
Yes, you can hold movement. You just need a very specific trigger, similar to what the boar is going to do.
If the eye looks like it's about to actually attack, he can still put himself in its path instead of Laverna.
Okay. I think that hang on.
He could also just use his marriage bracer to do that.
Yeah.
But I'll say it anyway because he'll do it if it happens.
Sure. If it happens, I will allow them. Okay.
Any attacks on Laverna, but also is like, no, I have marriage bracer.
Slia, it's your go. What is this song reminding me of?
Sandstorm by Darude.
Oh, wasn't it? But great. I like that.
It's kind of reminding me of like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire interlude when they're like, which question is it? Do.
But also the irony of Sandstorm because, you know, Alon.
Yeah. You're in his fleshy prison.
I forgot.
Oh, guess what? My shirt's Animal Crossing.
Oh, cute!
Oh.
I've never played this game before.
Still aesthetic.
Thank God.
You don't know who
I already
Tom Nook is?
Of course I know who Tom Nook is. I know
Okay,
of
you can
Animal
write this
Crossing.
down.
I've just never played Animal Crossing before. In the New Horizons one. Never played it before. And this is the Animal Crossing New Horizons merch. Oh, I went to these.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry. This is unreleased. Go on. Sorry.
Does the eye look like it's has hostile intent towards us?
It looks like it's focused on Sai at the moment. Something I will say is you would have definitely seen Neff's attack work much better against Laverna than it should have, if you wanted to do something with that in mind.
I was definitely
I'm being
kind
very
of
generous today. I think it's
thinking
because I almost killed someone.
well, because I know I'm within range of the eye. If I wanted
are?
to move up.
You are.
You know what? I'm gonna chance it. It's a cantrip. It's not concentration because dancing or fairy fire is concentration, so I need to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to, I guess, step up within get within 5 feet of the eye, and I need a con save.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
Wait. Oh, because I can't, because the eye is like 30 feet up. Fuck. Okay.
It is high. It's like
Yeah.
established above the ground. I can give you the note. You know what? My prophecy has come true. I will check the notes.
I think it's either 20 or 30 feet up.
On the far wall of the
I
cabin,
wrote
you see something
50.
starting to flash. Okay, it's 30 feet above the ground, 20 feet across. When
Okay.
it's closed.
In which case, when it's closed,
When it's open, obviously the height, the top lid is higher than the
lifts.
bottom. Yeah.
Okay. Can't get within 5 feet. Okay. In which case... Can I hold a
Yes.
knowing that Fairy Fire is concentration, can I hold a resistance on Loran if it
Oh,
looks
you
like
guys love Lorad. I love it.
something's going to like harm him, basically?
Okay, you're
It's
holding-
the yeah.
Okay, you're holding a resistance in case of the eye hurting Loran.
Around
Yeah,
just sees Slayer and Allstare like bracing in front of him.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay. Allstare, I'm sorry. Allstare, you're holding your movement.
And Slaya's holding
I've
it.
decided now to write these
spell.
down because I suddenly need to do this much more. Someone else was holding something. What was it? Oh, it was the boar.
Oh,
hold.
yeah.
Hold charge. Dudes, I love how in-depth we're getting with the mechanics here. I do just really like combat in D&D. It's not optimized, it's not quite 4th edition, but it's great. Okay, so, thank you, Slya. Anything else?
Nope, that's be done.
Bluey, you're a T-Rex. What would you like to do? You're a T-Rex
sorry.
against the
What
Laverna.
wouldn't you like to do?
Hell yeah, oh my god. With your little
Okay.
chicken arms.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her back for the many stabs at my side, horrible stuff. So,
Okay.
alright, multi-attack is 2 attacks, one with bite and one with tail. Oh, I can't make both of them at the same time. We're attacking Sai, right?
Sai, if you attack Sai,
We're not really trying to kill
Okay.
him, right? We're trying to like attack him.
We're not trying to kill Sai, we're trying to incapacitate and drag him out.
Come on.
We're gonna leave him to a
Is it possible
dreadlord.
deal-
sorry.
Is it possible to deal lethal attack to one creature and non-lethal attack to another creature in the same turn? If you...
I don't see why not. You have agency over your T-Rex form, and you have the intelligence not to kill unless you really want to, so yeah, sure.
Okay, so I am gonna bite Laverna.
Fight her away.
And a roll to attack Laverna. Lethal. 13. I guess that doesn't. Does 13 hit Laverna?
13 does not hit, I'm afraid.
18. Well, I will non-lethally then attack Sai with
Okay.
my tail.
Right, what do you roll?
No, it's not 3, it's 13. Does he have disadvantage?
That would hit
No,
if
it doesn't
he
work.
wasn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. Okay. Wait, if Fairy Fire is affecting him, or Laverna, does that mean
So the Fairy Fire for Laverna means you get advantage.
attacks
For
against
Sai,
him?
we've ruled because he is prone, and
Also,
you're
Sai
going to be.
would have dropped on the bench.
Okay, it would have dropped. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately,
so
there's no Fairy Fire on Sai.
No, there is fairy fire on Sai, just not the banana.
Okay, then
Okay.
it's a straight roll
It was
because
dropped
we
on-
already ruled it that with the boar and Sai making an attack, it's going to cancel out advantage disadvantage. You're frozen in like such a.
Okay, right. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, my camera.
Sorry. Anything
Alright,
else?
Well, I think that's all I can do other than move. I'm gonna
Okay.
move. Okay, looking at the map. I'm gonna. maybe okay. Can I move a bit more directly between Laverna and Side, just in case?
You're about as directly as you can be without being.
Okay.
You can't really move through that space. You're too large. I'm afraid.
Too large. Okay, I'm gonna roar then at
Yeah,
Laverna.
that's great.
Can I just ask, has Sai been dragged a bit away from Laverna anyway?
He was dragged 20 feet forwards.
Okay.
And that was where he is in position. Let me just check the map. Yep, that's the position he's in there. You can see the difference.
Okay.
I'm sorry that the grid doesn't show up on... I didn't realise the grid doesn't show up on the images I sent you. It only shows the big grid, which we're not using. But he's moved 20 feet because the ball would be somewhat encumbered by him, dragging him on the floor. So, Bluey. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. So next, Laverna, in her shadow form, is going to move around you, Bluey. 5, 10, 15, never leaving your space. 20. To be... Let me just make sure she can do this before I show you this. Yes, that's exactly all she can do. Okay. So Laverna is now here. And in this position, she is going to 3 attacks. Bluey. 1 to you. It's a 12.
Which doesn't hit because armor class is 13 at the moment.
Great. Neff is not here. Then I'll go for Slya first. Slya. 15.
15 just hits.
Okay.
Oh no.
Neff. It's not his dot. Okay. So with a 15, Slya.
So did you say something about Neff?
No, I'm going to hit you in a minute, potentially.
Oh, thanks.
It's just, it's right.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna get you in a second. You wait your turn.
You take 11 points of necrotic damage. As similarly to Bluey, you are fish hooked under your ribs and grappled. I need you to make me a strength saving throw, please.
Yeah, that's a no.
No? Okay. Right, so grappled. You have disadvantage on strength checks, strength saving throws. Okay. Right. Next.
Oh, let me roll a concentration. A dirty 20. Fine.
You're fine. Slya. Does... Oh no, it was going to hit Neff. Sorry. Neff, does 11 hit you?
Oh, 11 does not hit me.
Okay.
Whew.
Slya. Ooh, this might not hit you actually. That's fine. Does 7 plus 9 is... I can't do math.
16.
16. Yeah, it hits.
Okay. You take 14 points of piercing damage. Oh, right, I read that wrong. That was, no, I read that wrong. And then, the 14 points plus.
Oh.
$26 necrotic damage. Can you roll me a d4, please?
Wait, you said 26 necrotic damage?
Yes, on top of the other damage.
Also, that was a natural 20 on my concentration check, which I think is what I needed.
Yes.
No, because the first one was a dirty 20, the second one was a natural 20.
Very good, very good. Amazing. Alright, can you roll me a d4, please?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a 2.
2. What's your strength score?
Like the whole like the number or the modifier score. 9.
Modifier.
Oh, modifier is minus
9. It is
1.
now 7. It's now 7.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Blue, if you hadn't gone unconscious in that turn, you also would have been subject to these effects, but you're currently a T-Rex, so we'll deal with your trauma later. And that is the turn for Laverna. Next up, Cass, please.
Right, I have been trying to see if I can find something, but a lot of my spells are necrotic. I have a feeling that Alan might be resistant to necrotic damage, but I'm gonna hit the eye with a blight anyway. So could you please roll me a concept? And we will see. What happens. Where's my
20.
d8? You're my d8. D8.
20.
I think that's fine,
Same. Fucking bastard. Anyway, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But it sounds so sexy when I just suck the ice and pineapple in this. Just gargling noises. Sorry in advance. I hope it's not coming through too much on the microphone. If it is, I'll mute myself.
probably 5th, at least for me.
Let's go.
That's 39 necrotic damage.
Would you
which
halve that
is
for me,
half
please?
because you failed.
Can you halve it
Yes.
again, please?
Yes.
So a quarter
Didn't
of that.
half it. Hang on. That's
Yep.
why. That is so sad. Takes 10 points. That's such a
It
fucking
blinks.
disappointment.
It's got a little eyelash in its eye.
That is. I was gonna do this on the no, I am still gonna do this on the
Okay.
I'm gonna do blast, isn't it? So that would be 20,
20,
12,
12.
and 2 12s. So 20 and 2 12s.
The 20 hits.
It's a 1d10. 1d10. Where are you? This one. That is 15 damage, and she is pushed 10 feet away from me in a straight line.
Okay, 10 feet away.
Yeah. Oh, that was a disappointing
Neff, can you make
turn.
Yes.
Neff, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Okay, I can make a dexterity saving
Oh
throw.
no! Sorry, I was just trying to get rid of her.
Alright, I'll be fine. I'm pretty
Finish it.
dexterous. I've got a +2 on my save for this. That's a 6.
6. I think it's quite simply.
You're fine.
Oh, that dice was not kind to me. 6 points of force damage.
Okay,
And
I'll...
you are crushed into Laverna's form. She moves 10 feet away. Okay. I'm gonna probably need to send the new map soon. Alright. Anything else, Cass?
No, because that is my. That's my action and
Sure.
my blah blah action.
Do you want to
Bonus
move
action,
at
so
all?
no. You know what? I'm actually quite chill where I am because Laverna keeps targeting them as a group. So I'm gonna just chill here for a little bit.
Sure. Okay, I need to... I think that Contagion may have ruined Sai in irreparable ways. I'm just gonna check that he can do anything at all.
It's a fun spell, innit?
I just want to see if a blinded creature can cast spells or not.
He probably just wouldn't be able to see his target.
As long as they have to have if they have to have a sight
Yeah.
component, then they cannot target.
Hell yeah. Okay, let me just see.
You can just wildly throw out some Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, he could just do spells, like...
Cass, go behind Laverna and yell so we'll hit Laverna.
Okay.
Over here, Sai, over here.
Yeah, Cass just like
I
dimension
know what's
doors
gonna
around the
happen.
place, like, do it here, I'm here.
You just hear from beneath the boar.
It's gonna summon something.
We've already got something.
He says, I won't let you take me. I won't. No matter the cost. And he is going to cast touching his chest. A spell. I'm just going to read it just to make sure it's possible because it's going to be a really funny anticlimactic moment where he just goes "Bleh." Okay. Touching his chest, flames begin to burst from between his fingers, wrapping him in a 10-foot radius of bright light. So,
Always barbecued.
can you make... Wait, no, it's not a save for the boar. The boar is going to take 2d8. Oh wait. I think the boar is going to have to take fire damage, but I will allow you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you want to save your boar. Just because this is a very specific situation, so I'll give you a chance to save it. It's the only thing he had in his repertoire.
15.
15. That's probably enough, I'd say. Alright. So, Sai is just wrapped in this fire. The boar instinctively just like pulls away from him. And now that he is free, he's just going to blindly, so rolling a d4 to determine his direction. He's gonna blindly, like, you'll never take me! Covered in flames, starts moving towards the teleportation circle. That's great. I love Dungeons and Dragons. 5, 10, 15, 20.
There's a bird between, like,
He's just right next to you.
just like,
Ulster, he is just right next to you on the ground. I think, let me just see.
I just love the mental image of Alan's eye rolling, just like, for fuck's sake.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Let me just to make sure.
A black giant wall-eye. With this shit again.
Come here, Sai. It's okay.
Okay, so
Yes, we'll take
come
good
to
care
us.
of you, Sai.
Indeed we will. Okay. I'm such an idiot. I always forget that he has advantage on his magic his saves against spells. Always forget.
Not anymore, because wisdom.
Not anymore. No, not anymore. He has natural advantage, but I just forget about it. So that's fun. It's fine. I'm not gonna change anything at this point.
Forget about it.
Yeah. Okay. So let me think. I just want to make sure I've got everything. All right. So blinded, he just curls up, wreathed in flames, and that's how he ends his turn there.
Is
Neff,
he hurting himself?
Yeah.
is that a question? You can perceive that if you want to, All-Star, on your next turn.
Okay, but does he look like he's in pain? Is he screaming?
Your next turn.
Oh,
We
come
can-
on. Okay.
He is curled up on the
Everyone would hear us
floor.
screaming.
How's that? Does that please?
That was hot.
It's also a good
He's
pun because
covered
he's
in
on
vomit.
fire, and I liked that. All right, Neff, it's your go, please.
Okay. I would
You
like...
are just sitting on your bum next to Laverna.
Okay, well, as I am sitting on my bum next to Laverna, I would like to make a repeat of my previous turn since it worked out so well last time. And I'd like to cast Sacred Flame as a cantrip. So I will need you to
Sacred
make,
Flame!
for me, a dexterity saving throw, please.
17 plus, I can't remember how much it was.
That's gonna save, If it's 17 plus
21.
anything, it'll save.
Yep,
Alright.
I apologize.
Never
even
attempts to
though
cast it again, it does not work this time. It just fizzles up. How far away am I from Bluey now?
I did just send you a new map, right there.
Oh.
You are on, so, I've literally just sent it,
Oh.
so don't worry. Neff is on the other, Bluey, sorry, is on the other side of the Laverna. You wouldn't really be able to see her, you'd just be able to see a T-Rex tail just going swoosh, 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 swoosh.
Okay, I'll try to get within touch range just to be a bit closer. Bluey's hit points are now the T-Rex's, right? So they don't transfer over? Or how does that work? As in, if I heal Bluey in
Bluey
this
has
state, they're not
three.
gonna heal her character, or?
Bluey has, you're only going to heal her
You won't
T-Rex
heal
form.
Bluey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just be close by in that case, but I do.
Okay, I'm gonna just move you to the other side.
Oh wait, before I move, wait, hold on. I can't hit, wait. No, I can't, never mind, okay, yeah, that's it. That's all I do.
5,
We do have to
10,
leave eventually.
15, 20, 25. You're right next to Bluey the T-Rex.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, so as this round comes to an end, Loran puts his hands against the teleportation circle and just says, "It's go time. Come on, everyone, on we go, on we go. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here, please. I mean it, seriously, go." And that's his turn. Okay. So, after that, Ulster, you have your balls.
My balls. I would like to get one of the boars to knock Sai down into the circle, even though he's covered in fire. Just butt him.
Okay, so your balls. I just want you to know your held actions. You have, if you want to hold an action, it only lasts for the one round. So we're in a new round. So just let me know if you want to do anything different with those at all.
I'll get one of the boars to knock
5.
Sai into the circle.
Okay, none of them are able to charge because there's no straight line. But let's see if we can't do something else.
Sure. I'm a little bit. I can't really see how the movement
gonna
is
see-
on the map. But
That's okay. I'm so sorry. I know that it's not ideal. 5, 10, 15. I want to make sure. I want this to work.
assuming this is Sai, here.
Yeah.
One of the boars could move here and then charge.
So it would have to drop. So I think it can work. Hang on. 5, 10. Then
They have 80
1,
feet.
2, 80 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Is that including dash or just straight up 80 feet?
No, that's the dash.
Okay,
It's
if
40
they,
feet back.
but the charge is an action.
Let me check. No, it's just if the boar is moving.
Okay.
It's the charge. It's part of their movement. So if someone gets caught in their charge.
5, 10, 15. Zhonk! Bonk!
It has to have at least 20. It has to have at least 20 feet though. So
Cool. So the
'Cause
boar
he's not gonna do
takes. First of all, the boar takes 12 points of damage.
Yep.
And then Sai is just...
Won't take any damage.
Doesn't take any damage?
No, because he's not going to do the slashing action. He's just going to make a strength saving throw.
No. The boar takes 12
Yeah.
points of damage. And then
Sai won't take
Sai
damage.
is going to go whee as he's rolled, just flopped 5 feet away. He's just touching the teleportation circle. That's like as close as you can be to it without being fully on it. So lucky, very, very lucky. And a bonk. Okay, he's connected to it.
Mhm.
The other boar. Anything you want to do?
You know what? We're trying to leave. I'm gonna get it. Just charge Laverna. If
For
it can.
It can move.
Let me double check.
It can maneuver. So 5,
It can, I think,
10,
Laverna.
15, 20. Rage.
So it's gonna roll to. Oh, 23 to
Okay.
hit Laverna. Does that hit? Okay. 10 points of damage.
Great. Anything counts. It's also halved, but anything counts. So, Ulster, it's your go. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
And do what they can for you.
I think Ulster's gonna yell, "We need to get out of here," as loud as he can, and he's gonna
Need to get
grab
out.
Sai and pull him into the circle.
Okay.
He's gonna use his body to stop Sai from like burning anyone else, but he's gonna grab
Okay.
him.
Ulster, as you wrap around Sai. It's not that much actually. You take 7 points of fire damage. So long as you are clinging to him, you can right up see exactly what he's trying to do. He is trying to kill himself with the flames, so that he would go. You know what that means.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. You're
Did I just
also.
use all of my stuff though?
I think you probably could have had that observation, like, much further back, if you wanted to. I think that's probably something you could have observed at the top of your turn, if you wanted to.
Give me one sec. This is such a
think you-
waste, but I'm
It's a- if
going
you-
to.
go on.
How do I do this without that?
Because I don't
There's
think
no
you've
water
actually
in
cast.
here.
No, you haven't cast any.
Spell magic on that.
You haven't actually cast any spells or anything yet. So,
I do have Dispel Magic.
you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do a Dispel Magic on him. I'll cast it
Perfection.
at. I'll cast it at 4th level.
Ooh.
Because I think
Okay.
like, more levels to play with.
The flames. I'm gonna say that they lick up your arms. You get that scalding damage,
Thank you.
and then they dissipate as if suffocated. Hello.
Bye bye.
Your mum is so funny.
Bye bye.
Bye. All right. You are able to smother the flames, Ulster. Smother the flame. But we're avoiding flame. Okay, never mind. Okay. That would have been good though. Someone's already done it, 100%. Right then. It sounds like the Avengers theme. That's what it's like. Do do do. No, it doesn't. What is it? I don't know.
No, I do hear that too.
I think yeah.
That like the strong kind of like string undercurrent, giving that like powerful vibe. Yeah.
Okay, Ulster, Sai, the both of you are now on the circle, and Ulster, as you end that flame, you just hear Sai say, "Curse you!"
He just pats his cheek.
Slightly barbecued cheek jowl. Right, Slia, it is your go.
I would.
Oh wait,
like
you're
to-
grappled, so
Yeah.
you can use your turn to escape the grapple if you like.
Yes, and I rolled that just to save everybody a little bit of time, and it was a natural 20.
Whoop. Okay. Thank you very much, Slayer. You are out of the grapple.
And I would like to be on the teleportation circle.
Okay. I just want to check.
Cool glass.
Yes. Okay. You want to move to teleportation circle.
Yep.
Five. 10. You're on it.
Oh,
Moving in around the edge of it.
that's me done.
Okay. Slayer, good. Bluey, you're next.
Okay. We all need to escape. I need to pass by Laverna. Well, okay. If I didn't want to be
So left you as a T-Rex.
Sorry.
You're a T-Rex still.
Yes.
Oh, Slayer, sorry, I forgot. You're leaving Laverna's reach.
Okay.
Does 15 hit you?
Just.
The tentacle whips wrap around your chest and pulls you back. It's 12 plus 17 points of necrotic damage as you're constricted and pulled back, fishhooked again by Laverna. I'm sorry.
Can I roll a strength save against the grapple, or?
Yes, sorry, strength save.
Oh gosh, and they're at disadvantage, aren't they?
Yes.
Wait. Are they still at disadvantage since I escaped the grapple?
They're at disadvantage if you are, whilst you are grappled, that you are rolling at disadvantage. But this is your first one.
Okay,
so
we're starting over again. Okay.
Yeah. You grappled?
Yeah, I'm grappled again.
Okay.
Sorry, the image of the guy breaking out of the like hanging bars to fall into the stocks from Hunchback of Notre Dame is the kind of visual I get from that.
Oh god. Yeah. Okay.
Back in it again.
Alright. So next up in the order is Laverna. No, it's Bluey. Sorry, Bluey.
Alright, well, I have to pretty much have to enter Laverna's range in order to get to the circle, right?
Yes, you're gonna have to
Okay.
go. I'm gonna tell you how much it'll take you to get there without 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. How much speed do you have?
Well, T-Rexes have 50, but I'm thinking, I might not go all the way, and I might get, if I can, between Laverna and the teleportation circle, and just try and get her with. Oh, which one deals more damage? 3d8 or 4d12? Probably 4d12. Okay. If I could get her with a bite.
Okay.
And if I could try and just.
Do you want to be there, or would you like to go a bit
Yes.
further because you have enough movement?
That
You
is
could get-
good.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah. The range is. Oh, the reach is 10 foot actually. So if
You wanna go a bit further? That's fine. Yeah. So long as you're within 5 feet, you're okay. All right.
Okay, I will find D12 and oh no, I'll roll the attack first. Okay, yeah. It's nat 20. Okay.
Neat. Whack
Does that
her.
mean I
Double your
the
damage. Double your damage.
value? Four. Yes.
We could have a Vorpal longsword right now. You can just like hack off the tentacles one by one by one.
Okay, so with criticals, you double the values on the dice and then add it. Right?
Yes, so you double the value on the dice, then add your bonuses.
Some 63 piercing damage.
Okay, 63.
Yeah.
Jesus. What did you roll? 32?
11 and the... Wait, what's it?
Unfortunately, are resistant to acid, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Okay, so... Do you round it up or down? Anyhow.
Round it up, because you always do at least 1 point.
So 32 piercing then.
32. Okay, you see one of those tentacles just slough off. Another one splinters off afterwards. The nervous system coalescing around the injured parts, slowly birthing new tentacles to replace the last. Right, Bluey, that is your turn. Next in the order is Laverna, who, with a considerable intelligence, and even though she is somewhat undead, sees what's happening. Leah. 27?
A hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think that's a bit cruel to ask.
Behind Sleer. Oh, he's too far away. We can't get around. Neff. 20.
Yes. 20.
Bluey, you're alright. Sleer.
Sure, because Blue's
Already-
currently at 13, 18.
Am I taking 20
No,
damage?
it was really low. It was
Okay.
really low, so.
And was that 20 to hit or was that 20 damage?
Hit.
Okay,
So,
that's-
Sleer, the creature just sinks its teeth into you. 6. You take 11 points of piercing damage as it just bites down, these shadow tendrils solidifying and puncturing your skin.
Oh wait, hang on.
Oh, it would
So
have
that-
advantage. I'm just going to make sure I didn't roll a natural 20. No.
Just to put this out there, fairy fire is still up amazingly enough.
You're powerful. You're freaking powerful. Throughout all of this, even as these shadow teeth are biting into her, Sleer is still just like clenching her fist, holding on to the last reserves of deity power that she has. No, sorry, this is an innate ability. Using the abilities that she has to keep Sai at a disadvantage and lit up like a Christmas tree. So, Sleer, I'm sorry. Did you write down just then what your damage was? It was 11.
Yes,
11.
yes, I got the damage. It's already input. I just need to. How much extra damage are we taking?
I need to do maths in my brain. 24 points
No.
of necrotic damage. No?
Well, when I say no, what I mean is, you have a sleeping cleric right now. Slea's not in right now. She'll take a voicemail.
Okay. Sleer, you are unconscious. Neff,
Yes.
a tentacle fish hooks you underneath your ribcage, pulling you forwards.
Ow.
14 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
I think you. Oh, maybe.
And you can make me a strength check.
Check.
To
Okay.
try and escape this grapple.
Okay, my -1. Come in handy. Let's go. That is an 11.
I'm afraid it's not enough.
Hey. I
Okay.
wanted to help Sleer.
Alright. You are held just slightly off the ground. And that'll be Laverna's turn.
Dang.
Cass, it's your go.
Alright. For my bonus action, I
final
look
trick.
at Alarm's eye and I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That is a 25, a 23, and a 14.
14. Unfortunately, the eye seems to be immune to Eldritch Blast.
Well, then Cass puts her middle finger up, and so we've got Slia and Neff who have been grappled by Laverna, yeah?
Leah's.
And is Slia
Zero.
unconscious?
Leah is unconscious.
Okay, then I'm going to Dimension Door to be like...
Eldritch Blast
Basically-
is an action.
We said it's a bonus action. Is how we've always used.
Eldritch.
Eldritch
Hang on. I don't remember. I thought I genuinely had a moment.
That's
I
how
think
we've always done it.
You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's a bonus action, isn't it?
We
Eldritch Blast. Hang on. No, I just.
Top of Slia.
No, it's an action.
Oh
It's
God,
casting
then
time,
we've
one
been doing
action.
it wrong. You've been doing it
Hex.
wrong.
Hex is a
This-
bonus action. I think you might be getting. It.
No, because we've always done Eldritch Blast as a bonus action. Because we had this discussion ages ago. I wouldn't be using it if it's not a bonus action. Then that means retcon all the times in the past that we've used it as a bonus action. RIP. If it wasn't a bonus action, then I wouldn't be using it now. Then because my action.
You've been
wanted
doing
to
that?
be- Yeah, I've been doing that this entire time for a very long time.
And confirm we had done it as a bonus action because I remember bringing up because I thought it was an action, and I
Okay.
just
So that's
Right.
my mistake. From this point onwards, it's going to be an action.
That's absolutely
my
fine.
mistake.
That's it's also my fault for not
I'll
reading
allow you
it.
to. I'll
In
allow you
that
to
case,
retcon.
I won't be using it, and I'm just gonna be
How did I miss that? My
teleporting.
first character was a warlock. That's crazy.
I'm just gonna be dimension dooring to, if not on top of Slia, and I'm just gonna be sort of like holding on to her, waiting for my next turn when I can dimension door away with her.
Okay.
It's like a
Understood.
little gremlin on top of her at the minute.
Latched on. All right.
Yeah.
Next in the order is Sai. Oh, Sai. What are you gonna do, mate? Sai.
Chilling with All-Star.
Sai just looks over at you, Ulster, just like,
Best
for a
friends for
moment.
life, I say.
Can't even see.
Can't even see. Well, he just knows it's All-Star. He's like, I hate
He's
you.
gonna just like reach over and just hold your shoulder, and Ulster, I need you to make
Out your
me
fire.
relight the fire. Ulster, I would like you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Great accent.
Where's my charisma? Do I have any plus on charisma? I need one. Saving throws. Ooh,
Save is a
I don't-
17.
I don't think he's gonna make it. 16. But do I have all my luck points?
Do you?
Let me try. Oh no, where's my little diary? I keep my luck points in. Noises of chaos behind there.
Chaos mode.
1 second. I need to find this.
I think I'll change the music up to fit the denouement.
What session are we on?
What session? Oh my god. I give them
125.
names in my notes. So
I think it's 125.
So I do have all my luck points.
I think Aileen said
I think so.
125.
Will I use one? Yes, I will use one. And that is a 17.
meets it, beats it. He just kind of like just flops
Aha,
his hand down. pops his hand down. Alright,
Also blows a raspberry at him.
Neff, you are next up in the order.
Alright.
All you can really do currently. Well, actually, no, you can escape your grapple if you want to. You have disadvantage on your strength check to do so.
You say if I want to. Is there anything I can do while grappled? Like, can I take actions?
A restrained creature would be doing pretty much everything at disadvantage.
Okay, I will try to get free in that case first.
Okay. Strength check.
Strength check. Disadvantage? Oh my god.
The DC is 17.
Oh, okay, that's my first roll. One of them was a nat 20, the other one's a 3.
Okay. Well,
Can I do... Next round, can I do acrobatics to get out of a grapple or no? Against the strength check of
No.
the grappling creature.
that's your kind of chance.
Okay.
Unless you have any magic that can teleport you out of there.
Not just out of there. I mean, out of there. I can, but the creature could come with me potentially. Yeah, nothing safe.
My God!
She's
if
learned.
you do this again, I walk.
No.
If you do this
Neff
again,
knows.
I frickin'
Neff
walk.
knows. She has the memory of how
have a
Jubakari
very
and her became
strong-
such close friends.
But if you pulled Laverna out of the Shadowfell, wouldn't she just die?
I
She's
don't know
chained
that.
There, right?
I've
She's
Neff-
chained now, though, isn't she?
I don't know if Neff is certain enough to want to try risk that. Just be like, well, word of recall. Boom, see you guys later. That would be chaotic.
Where does the recall go at the moment?
Well, it's that's working on the assumption that you can simply teleport
Yeah.
out of this room.
Here's
Out of
another
this
question. What would happen if we banished Laverna? Would she just die?
Banished creatures.
Well, just because
Hang on,
since she is a
so
shadow
I-
creature, it's just a
Well,
thought.
If the target, it goes to a harmless demi.
Okay, right. Never mind.
Because this is
I
its home
think she
plane.
had to be summoned here, so like, or to this
Everyone got banished.
area.
I do have
very
banishment, actually.
complicated. This is her home plane. It was rather than like being summoned from like say another land, another world, another time beyond this world and realm we live in now. It's like she was there and then she wasn't there.
It's kind of like instead of like bringing her forth, you're calling her up. You're like, yo, I've got some
I like
pets
that.
in here. We need some help.
I like that.
Like
Okay,
calling
so
for
I
her on the intercom or something.
Yeah.
Laverna to aisle 3. We have some pesky adventurers that need cleaning up. They made a mess in the pocket bacon aisle. Right.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Yeah. Neff, what are you doing, if anything?
If anything, was my attempt to get out of there my action?
A grapple. To attempt to escape the grapple, it does take an action, but you can still move. No, you can't move. You can still have a bonus action if you want to.
Bonus action if I want to. Can I? Oh, this is a weird question. Would I be able to? No, that wouldn't work because I don't have an action anymore. I was wondering if I could summon a spiritual weapon. I just wouldn't be able to swing it.
You can have it summoned ready for your next one.
Could I try that? Because to cast a spiritual weapon is a bonus action, but I think to swing it
Okay.
is an action.
Action.
Okay.
Do you want to cast it? Just
Alright.
ready to
Hold
go?
it threateningly above her.
I will cast my
Okay.
spiritual weapon, 4th level, and I will draw my Shichito.
Okay. The Shichito unfurls from beside you. I think something interesting that you notice, especially considering the radiant damage that the radiant spells you guys have cast so far, have mostly been just like quick effects, not really easy to linger on. When the Shichito comes out, it's quivering, as though it is there, but it's fully reliant on your font of magic rather than any divine
Oh,
source.
wait a minute, Emma.
Hi.
I think
That's
I
me.
think I might be able to attack with it actually. Reading it now, because to attack with
What?
it, it's a bonus action, I think. But I
Sure,
can
let's do
slash
this.
with it twice if I have an action free, which I don't. But okay.
Okay.
I can apparently. Okay, since this is a magical weapon that I don't need to hold, in its description, it says that as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against the creature. Wait, hold on. Let me just read this really quickly.
Been playing
That's why
D&D
you can
since
make a
2018. I still don't fully understand bonus
I
action.
know, we've been playing this way too long.
Okay,
And
I can make
still-
okay, I can't move it this turn. But I would like to
That's
make
okay.
an attack on the creature that is currently grappling me.
Okay, go for it, Laverna.
Okay, is my roll to hit at disadvantage, or how does that work?
You're rolling, I think, as the Shichishito, so I'll let you do it straight up.
Okay. Do I reroll a nat 1 on this? I think, do I reroll all nat 1s as a halfling, or is it just, like, ability checks?
All nat ones.
All nat
Fair
1s?
enough.
Ones. Okay.
Alright, let's go! Okay, that was gonna be bad.
Neff can never truly be Neff again.
It's a nat 1 again! What? Oh my god.
I think. Okay.
Okay, my third roll is a 24 to hit. Okay. In which case, I'll be damaging it with a total of 3 plus 3, which is 6 plus 3, which is 9. 9 points of force damage.
18. Oh, force
Yes.
damage?
Force damage.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Let me just do some maths. Okay.
Okay, I understand now how the spell works. So when I cast it, I can, upon casting it, do one attack on one creature that's within 5 feet of me.
Okay, she looks bloody. Laverna just starts oozing shadow. It pulls on the floor, like skirts around her, just like wafting away as smoke and then dissipating. But when you breathe, it's coarse like black sand filling your lungs. Cool.
That's
so
a-
Neff,
that's
that's
an image.
the end of your turn.
I've also realized another thing.
Yes.
I actually can't attack with it as an action. I can only attack with it as a bonus action.
Okay, Neff, as your turn comes to an end, the sand that's been gathering around Sai begins to pitch upwards and jerk his shoulders.
Move your body.
Move your body. He starts dancing. Oh my gosh, it's so Geralt. Okay, guys, wait, can we pause just for a second just to talk about Eurovision? Okay, basically, there was this band last night called the Main Skins, and they're basically rock brand AU, and it's all I've been able to think about all day. Look at them! Right, so that's Loran in the center. He did a really good interview where he was basically Loran. That's Geralt, and that's basically Kev, and they're cute! And like, okay. Ulster. Now, the shorter lady is a lady, but like Ulster vibes. I think they would vibe. They vibe.
So just not
So-
meant to be the lady.
No. So I just really,
He's very secure.
yes, I just really adore this. And Lily sent me a message just now where this is literally Geralt, and oh, I'm gonna use this as freaking rap. Okay, that's all.
That's really good.
Hell yeah, it is.
Very
Right.
Geralt.
Yeah. Okay, so my gush is over. Back to the task at hand. Not Geralt. Sai begins to like slowly, like many sandy ants are beneath him, get pulled out from the teleportation circle. Now he's quite far in, and they move very slow. So,
And also Ulster's holding him.
and also Ulster's holding him. So I'm gonna have you guys make a strength contest.
Tug of war with the demon.
Tag of war. Oy. Okay, I mean.
Oh, 19!
Wow, nice.
It was a 13 on the dice. I'm just gonna check my
I'm
notes.
so proud of that. I can't add
That was,
anything.
I think you should be. Plus nothing. You win. You just
I
rolling
win
against- as this sand begins to pool up and start trying to pull him out. Ulster, you're just like almost being pulled with it, but you dig in your heels and you're just like straining against him, like, no, we will
All that
feed him
lifting of
to our
Loran
shadow
paid off.
selves. Okay, that's amazing. I love that image. All right, and it's the boars go. What are the boars up to? Just holding attacks in case, or what up to?
They're gonna run into Laverna, I think.
Wait. Okay. The one of them that was already within Laverna's reach is going to have to move out of the way. It's going to give an opportunity attack. Or would you like to just slash at it? At her?
Oh, they're just like do a slash attack.
Okay.
I'm not
cool.
trying to knock her prone, so they don't need that run up.
Gotcha. So yeah, can you roll the slashes for me?
Yes, it's a what's the attack? So one is a natural 20 and one is a 13. No, a 14.
10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, they're both within range. Right, so one is a natural 20, hits 14. I think that meets it, beats it.
Oh, cool.
Very low.
So then it would be the first one will be 9 plus 3, which is 12. And the second one will be 8, so total of 20 points of damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, these are summoned creatures. Therefore, they are magical.
Oh, they're just animals though.
Okay, then it'll be 10 points.
What does that mean?
If it's a magical attack, so if these creatures, for example, fey or fiendish in origin.
Oh, no, they're not magical.
Okay,
So it won't
then
be.
it's going to be half, but it's still
It's just
10 points
physical.
off. And Laverna looks diminished. And she sticks out her tongue back at you. Alright, Ulster, it's your go. My iPad just died. Oh no. Ulster, it's your go.
Yes. Can I just have a reminder what the situation is with Neff and Slya?
Neff and Slya are both grappled. Slya is unconscious and Neff is conscious and fighting, but still in her grasp.
And where's Bluey?
Bluey is at the moment somewhat in between Laverna and you.
So Bluey's making her way over here.
Yeah.
Bluey, Your name Memento. I am going to... I think Laverna is a big threat. Should I do this? I think she's probably gonna save. Oh no, that doesn't... No, she's undead. He can't really do much considering you guys are in the grasp, so the only thing I think he can do is heal Slya, to be honest.
Okay.
He is gonna drop a... How many does he have of these? Okay, he's gonna drop a heal on Slya.
Okay, 70 points back to you, Slya. It's 70, yeah?
Yep.
Okay,
He
Slya, you
loves
just
Slya.
feel healing, a cold healing just kind of like rush through from tip to toe.
And
Bolstered
you
once
open
more.
your eyes, and Cass is like, "Hey."
Cass
Question:
is right on top of you. Yes.
Would a heal restore the strength damage?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Wait, the heal takes away... Wait.
A heal can take away, like, do
And
stuff
any
like greater
effects
restoration.
on... Yeah. Any effects on the creature.
So it's not
It's
necessarily
just-
like a condition.
Okay.
The reduction lasts. It specifically says the reduction. The reduction lasts until the target finishes a short or long rest.
Okay.
So, if it was like a condition, I would say yes. But I think in this instance, it's going to be 70 points of healing.
That's a mad heal.
Thank you.
Big.
You
Full
didn't want
step.
me to die.
Oh, of course not. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Keep holding on to Sai, like, you're not going anywhere.
Gotcha. All right.
Everyone get
Slya.
into the circle, please.
Slya, it's your go.
And I think all I can do is really break the grapple.
Go for it.
How does an 11 look?
Unfortunately, you are still grappled.
Oh,
You have bonus action.
It's okay, Sia.
I ain't got shit. I can't do anything, sorry.
Someone's gonna have to kill Laverna.
I mean...
Nev wants to.
Am I technically within... No, I can't, yeah, it's not even gonna work.
All of Ulster's spells to attack Laverna were ones that would have hurt you guys, so that's why you didn't.
Aw.
Like, Word of Radiance isn't gonna do anything. It's also like a full round action. She's already used her breaking out of the grapple, so she's done.
Okay. Bluey, you are next in the order.
Still a T-Rex.
I think seeing like Nev grapple and Slayer still grapple trying to get out of the grapple, I think Bluey's gonna try and attack Laverna again.
Okay.
With bite.
Alright.
That Laverna has again. Touch damage. Is that a click?
Sorry? You cut out.
Uh-oh.
Bludgeoning. Is Laverna resistant to bludgeoning? Hello?
Yes, from non-magical attacks. She is resistant, yes.
To bludgeoning. Okay. Well, let's do a bite on Laverna again.
Okay. Munch.
Freeze. 14. I mean, it hit the
Beats
page.
it, beats it.
But it's...
You get it, Anna.
Beats it. Your Wi-Fi might be pretty bad at the moment. I'm not sure if you can hear us.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Is she still under the... Did I double my damage last time and then halve it or something?
That was because you got a natural 20.
Oh, I got a natural 20. That was it. Okay.
So you're just gonna have to half this one.
Right, 18 after it's halved.
Thank you. Oh, she looks uncomfortable with her current state of being. Okay. Bluey, is that all for you?
I mean, I just used an action, but as a T-Rex, it doesn't have any other listed actions other than, like, these 2 attacks and being able to multi-attack different targets. Like, there's no way, like, to, like, push into Laverna to try and, like, put her away. Is that a distinct, separate action that you can't perform as a T-Rex? Like, it doesn't seem like she's able to.
I don't think.
Maybe. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well, that's all.
Do you want to move?
Don't want to move on to the.
You're not on the teleportation circle yet, so you're aware.
Okay. Actually, if it's within, is it like 25 feet away or something?
You're on. You just need to move around Ulster and Sai. Well, you're just going to step over them because you can move through your allies.
Right. Am I? How far am I? Oh, sorry, I can look at this with my. I'd like to move 25 feet towards the teleport.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As you go, tentacle attack of opportunity. Mm. 15. 6 plus 9.
Yeah.
Okay. 13 points of necrotic damage.
Hmm?
Can you make me a strength check, please?
Rex is 7. That's a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Lily, stop this. Brilliant. Brilliant. Bluey, I'm so pleased. Bluey, you are able to just whack with your T-Rex tail this tendril of shadow away and make your way onto the teleportation circle. You are out of Laverna's reach, also you believe, and you are ready to be teleported. Right. Next in the running, we have Laverna, who has Neff and Slya.
You just die, Laverna. Just please die.
Her grasp.
That's
So,
nice, though.
no more enemies ahead of her. I'm just going to send to you guys the map as it stands. As I think a lot has changed and you might want an increased, not increased, an improved view. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay. So, this is what we have at the moment. I think Loran actually should be on the circle. I'm just going to move Loran 5 feet forwards because I think that was actually more accurate to where he was. Okay.
Did we skip a couple of times?
We had Loran, 4, Ulster, Slya, Bluey, Laverna, Cass, Sai, and Neff.
Okay. Am I just having a mental blank?
Okay.
I have a memory gap.
Okay, so Laverna is going to trudge forwards 5, 10 feet, half her movement, bringing Neff and Slya closer to you. How kind. So, Slya, the jaw already so close to you hits you once more. Please roll me a d4 as you take 11, 13, so 24, 37. You take 37 points of damage total in this round. What is your d4 score?
This is 3
Okay, your strength is now reduced
by 3.
by 3.
7 minus 3 is 4.
You're weak. In this
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah. Just the fairy fire on side would have gone down when Slya went down. Just to
Okay.
point that out.
Next, the web is going to, attempt to, it needs to recharge. Burst forth and glue around you, Cass. You are restrained. Okay. As an action, you can make a strength check to burst out of the webbing.
Now or on my
Not
turn?
on your turn. Okay. You could also attack the webbing if you wanted to.
Is
wait.
it my turn now?
Not yet. That's one attack. It has 3 more. Neff,
Yes.
you're lucky it can only use its bite once.
Oh, sounds menacing.
Yes. But it is now within range of fresh targets. Loran, Ulster. First, Ulster. 8 plus 9. 17.
No, because I'm near Loran. But if it attacks Loran, I'm
Loran.
gonna try and take it as well.
Even lower. The tentacles just grasp for you, but both of you together, you just sort of like almost curl into one another, holding up your hands, instinctively going to shield, and that shield just out, deflecting the attacks. Laverna is going to make the last of her movement. 5, 10. To be looming over the lot of you.
We don't like a loom.
You don't like a loom. We like short kings in this household.
You guys need to get out.
Sarazar is an exception. Okay, she's right in front of you guys, within touch range. Okay, Cass, it's your go.
Can I not just dimension door away?
It's true.
You still could, yeah.
And I take Slia with me because I made sure that I was on top of her. So I'm just like, fuck
Hey.
you! And I've gone,
You are-
and I've taken Slia with me.
Cool.
And
You
we go
appro-
to the teleportation
Cool.
circle. So we
You
are
appear-
there, like, in front of her. But
On the teleportation circle, restrained on the ground. So, Cass, you are still restrained.
okay, so we're just like, we're like a neat little package. But
So long as you can, like, touch her, that's okay. But you were targeted, so you're like a little cocoon.
Okay, so I'm like cocooned, but
Yeah, like you're about to go down a water slide, except you're covered in gloop. D&D is weird. Right,
One
so
bad
Celia and Cass, who has hardly moved around this whole game, I love it, is just now bloop, right there.
and who has so far taken nil damage.
Yeah, I'm sorry, by the way, I forgot to move you in the previous map I sent. and I don't-
was, yeah,
Okay, good.
we knew where I was on top of Slia.
Sai.
Right, Ulster again.
Okay.
I guess Ulster's the only one he can feel, but
Hmm. Sai is going to try his luck with an area of effect spell. We're going to roll to see which direction he casts it in.
oh no.
So,
Sai, can I just give up, please?
please give up, Sai.
Please.
I'm just gonna... Lol, I really did spell that wrong. Cone of Cold.
Oh,
60
shit, I
feet
got
from
that spell.
south. Which direction will it go? 1 is north, east is 2, south is 3, west is
I was
4.
literally thinking of casting that spell.
West. So, that is gonna get Ulster, Neff, Laverna, and the
Oh.
2 boars.
Uh-oh.
I think, considering it's a cone, it might just miss Loran. I'm just gonna read the spell to make sure.
This is the red.
Yes, okay, it is gonna miss Loran. Luckily, literally just by the skin of his teeth, which he's not gonna be happy about, but that's not his problem, is it?
Con save, right?
Does it hit again?
Yes, just give me 1 moment whilst I draw this out for you guys. Okay.
18.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. God, it's freaking far, 60.
It is. Yeah.
Blanc, I mean, the other side of it doesn't really have much consequence, but I'm just going to flavour. Goodish? actually. Let me think about how to rule this. I wish there was a hexagon version of this map. Blast of Cobra. Just give me one moment. Raw cut 15 feet. Okay. I see. So because it's a cone.
Ooh, that's wider. So it goes out.
Yeah, I've drawn it on the thing. Laverna is half in the space. So I'm not sure if it would get him or not. And I'm just trying to figure out.
reaction to kick him out of the way.
And if that's how it works, I really don't know what to do with that one. Do you know what? I think no. I'm going to say no, for a very specific reason, which, if we have time, I'll explain after. All stare, what did you roll? 18?
18.
You save. Neff, what did you roll? Constitution.
Alright, my constitution was...
Also, can you also roll for the balls, please?
13.
13. You fail. Laverna.
One of them saves for sure, one of them won't. I don't think. Let me just double check.
Laverna rolled very poorly. And is gonna probably get nerfed by
14.
this. 14.
But that's probably still not good enough.
It's
better than I thought, though.
unfortunately not.
And the other one is a 23.
Okay, yes, that hit. That saves. Okay, so Ulster. Let's do the half damage ones first. 8, 5, 8. I'm gonna have to write these down because it's too many. 8, 5, 8, 4. 6, 2, 1.
Imagine if we had to reincarnate Neff again.
I hope that's not the reality of what's going to happen.
This spell is awful though, because if you get killed by it, you get frozen.
24.
I have the spell.
8, 16, 24.
And I was gonna use it, but you're still in Laverna's hand, so...
I'm sorry, I don't want to be here. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm stuck.
Neff, you
God damn it,
take
Neff.
39 points of cold damage.
Oh wow, that's very cold.
Oh.
That's very cold. I'm falling into a frozen pool of water.
Is that all your HP?
No, I'm still good. I'm still okay. Neff is hanging in there.
Okay. Your fingers just cripple with frostbite. Right
Ow, ow,
before
ow,
your
ow, ow.
eyes. Yep. Okay.
What do I take?
All stare. You're gonna take it'll be 20 points of damage. Wait. Yeah, because we round up, so 20 points of damage for all stare. And one of the boars. And the other boar is probably gone by now, I'm assuming.
Nope.
No? With 39?
They've got like 50 points of, let me double check.
One of them was injured with the fire a bit though.
Not this one. This was the one that was hanging back. They've
Sweet.
got like 40 something points of damage, so it's very bloody, but
Okay.
yeah.
You see a boar feast in front of you.
Oh,
Laverna, in that moment, buckles. The shadow tendrils crystallizing in an icy blast. Solid darkness. Which then shatters. All stare. Cass. Do you remember what happened when Laverna died the first time?
Didn't the cavern start to? Yeah.
As these shards embed into the flesh of this cavern, throat-like, it begins to convulse
Let's leave.
and buckle and shrink around you. And that eye closes. Cass, before it does, it finds you. And the black of the pupil just pinpoints in your direction.
Before it closes, as a reaction, I don't need hands on this. I just need to be able to see. It's just a cantrip. It's mold earth. I just want to pick up some sand and like literally throw it into the eye.
Do you want to go sand in the eyes? Oh, you know what? For flavor, I'll say it just catches in. It has to blink a couple of times and it cries just a single tear and then it closes. You made Alan cry 100%.
I was just like, yeah, fuck you. But like, it's like I'm like this.
Can I get the boar to nudge Neff into the circle?
You can. Neff is also your go.
Oh, it's
frozen,
Spiker.
but you are free from Laverna, who is dead on the floor.
Frozen but free.
And you're within.
Can I thaw out?
No, well, you can move.
I can move.
You are just within reach of that circle.
I will get into
Let me
that
just-
circle. I am skating
5,
on my ice cube side.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I have 35
Just
35
make
feet
it.
of movement.
35? Oh yeah, 35 then you definitely can.
Let's-
Okay.
Take the
Leaving-
boars. Do we have enough room for them or no?
Loran says, do you want me to delay for the boars?
No, it's okay.
It'll
Goodbye,
only be like
boars.
6 seconds.
Oh. No, it's fine. He dismisses the boars.
Okay. Well, the new round has to refresh before you can leave anyway. As it does, I want all of you to make me Constitution saving throws, please. Including Loran and Sai.
18.
Oh no.
19, 6 for Sai.
Also, still got Sai in like a stranglehold. He's like, can't
Of
go
course.
anywhere. And everyone just think Masai, throne room, Masai, let's go.
Masai.
Masai, Masai.
Okay,
Wait,
14. Constitution saves.
Teleporting.
Plus
You're not
anything,
leaving-
Anna?
You're not
Are we
leaving. No,
going
no, no.
to-
You're not leaving the
What's it?
Shadowfell, but you're going to the area,
Yeah.
which would be the yeah.
Right.
We're trying to think
Got it.
to go there. In the Shadowfell version.
Okay,
Got it.
Bit awkward if we turned up in the real Masai throne room.
it would be,
No.
wouldn't it? Not another one.
Okay,
Right, can I
whoops.
please have all your constitutions?
16.
Okay, 16, 18, Neff,
6.
6, fail,
Uh,
fail, Bluey,
14.
fail. Okay, everyone who failed, you take 21 points of poison damage. Except, well, Cass! Hey!
Yeah.
Neff is just crawling across the floor now.
Do I get 11 or 10?
You get 11.
Oh my god. Neff has 3 HP left.
Okay.
Holster's already spent his save, his
This
heal.
is the
on
first
Slya.
damage Cass has taken in this fight. She has been like absolutely chilling.
Loran, as he kind of just like, oh, as that poison just kind of like blisters, just says, yeah, no, let's get out of here. And he's going to turn around, put his hands to the teleportation circle. Goodbye, Balls. You were truly the best of us. If I had to describe you in one, never mind. The magic pulses up about you.
They're pretty
You
good.
feel yourselves pulled from the fleshy enclave that was the lair of Alan. At least on the Shadowfell. And that's where we're going to take our break,
Woo!
because
Let's go
probably
meet some
need to pee.
dreadlords.
Let's go meet some dreadlords.
Before you go, I want to show you something cool that I think Brian might appreciate. I reckon if Brian ever gave anybody a birthday card, it would look kind of like this. Look how cool this is, alright? It looks like this, flowery on the front.
Ooh.
And if you open it up, it opens like this. Look at that, isn't that cool? Wow. Okay.
That's cool, I like it.
Yogi is so cute. It's so cute.
That's pretty.
Okay, I'll put us some break.
We would approve. Also, Brian and Neff like vibing being frozen.
She just in her ice cube trying to move around. Alright. Boom, we have audio, and boom, we have video. Hello, we are back.
Okay. Can you hear?
I can hear the wind blowing.
There we go.
Yeah. Same.
People sing.
There's a very low track that's going to come in. So, everyone, as the teleportation circle connects outside of the Shadowfell, Loran strains against the magic. Even before it's fully realized, you can see it. And through gritted teeth, you just hear him say, "There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere." Fuck, I didn't think of that. And when the circle dissipates around you, you are no longer in the cavern. However, you don't seem to be any one place, except within a teleportation circle-sized little area within the middle of the mists, surrounding you on all sides. They loom down. Bluey, they're no longer pulling at your feet, but they seem to be weaving almost between you. Deciding, it seems.
You know where we want to go?
No. Everybody roll me a wisdom check, please. What was that? What the heck? That was something scary just happened. Oh, okay. Yep.
Do I roll that as a Tyrannosaurus Rex, or do I roll that as Louis?
No, Anna, it would have gone. The spell would have dropped.
Oh,
You are
Bluey
Bluey now.
I'm Bluey.
So Bluey, you have 1 HP, and
Wait,
your strength. Actually, now we have to address this.
Didn't she get healed? For
No, you had like 20.
Yeah, 21.
Right, you have
Yeah.
21 HP. You have 21 HP, and your strength is reduced by 5.
Excuse me?
You rolled a
As-
3 and a 2 on the dice.
So that just
You turned into a T-Rex, so it didn't matter until just now.
okay. Does that mean I just minus 5 from my strength?
Strength, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
So
if
your
you're at
strength-
20, it'll be 15.
Yeah, just minus it when you roll it.
I'm without the strength modifier, so my modifier at the moment is 0. No, hang on.
No.
Oh no,
No, so your
my
strength
strength is 15.
15.
So just
Which will
override
probably
your
be
strength
plus
score in D&D Beyond if you want to
I
help.
can override.
That'll be plus. That'll
Yeah.
be plus 2 that you'll have to strength instead of plus 5.
Okay. Alright.
Which is still better than me, if that helps.
Yay!
I'll try and remember that for the general.
Oh, Cass is now back
was
to
this-
be the strongest of the group.
Considering I think Neff and Slayer both have -1
Leia
strength.
has -3 right now.
Oh my goodness. Neff just has negative
Yeah,
1.
Slea,
Oh, she is.
to put that into perspective, Slea, you
Yeah.
cannot walk.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah.
You cannot
Also,
walk.
just for flavour, Cass is still sat on top of Slea. Slea's prone on the
You're
floor.
also
and Cass
still
is, like,
a cocoon.
Webbed.
Yeah.
Webbed in a
Yeah.
cocoon on top of Slea.
All of the effects that you guys had before are still active.
Maybe
and
we should do a
Sai-
short rest.
And Sai is conscious.
We
And
definitely need
looks
to
like
knock him
he's-
out and have a...
Looks like he's
Another
about to start another fight. If you're not,
Can
this is
I
all-
cast a spell on him?
Yeah, this is all just as you got. This is all just you guys observing your surroundings in the first 6 seconds. This is the only chance you get.
I'd
Go
like
on.
to
Knock
polymorph
him
Sai.
out, Brian!
Okay, polymorph.
What if we did?
It's a disadvantage, by the way.
What if we did non-lethal damage? Just knocked him out.
Polymorph. Is it a wisdom save? Or
Yeah,
an
disadvantage.
Okay, and that would be a 16.
No, he is now
Yay.
a tortoise. I pick him up and hold him. This is my tortoise now.
He looks like you, Naran says. When we first met, you were very much like a tortoise.
Thanks. Should we have a
think
short
it's
rest
very-
before we... Yes, very, very daring. Should we have a
I
short
know.
rest before we walk into the mist?
Yes,
I
I
think
think that would be
be-
best.
Can someone also, help?
Should we just leave you like that though? I think that could be really fun.
Wait, I can make a
Who's happy to
strength
help
check, can't I,
Karen?
to try and get out?
Yeah, you can try and break out of it.
I'm gonna try and break out. Oh, I also rolled the wisdom check.
Yeah,
is
did
that
you want those
check or
wisdom checks
I wanted
first?
those. Sorry, a lot of stuff went down. So can if
Actually,
you're
I
gonna
wanna
do
Sorry.
help me. Just one sec. Okay, so with your wisdom checks, that was on the basis that you guys were going to be moving straight away. Can you hold on for those for me until you guys have taken the effects of a short rest?
Yes.
Just write down what number you got. We don't have to think about that just yet. Otherwise, it's just going to be too much going on all at once. So, Loran, no, Sai is a tortoise.
Can
Also,
I
you have him
change
in
how
your...
I did that? If that's okay. I'm
What do you wanna
sorry.
do?
Just because
Sai
I'm
probably-
really short on spell slots, I don't think Ulster would have wasted. He probably would have gone for the conjure woodland beings in order to
Okay.
keep polymorphing Sai into a tortoise.
Okay,
'Cause
he's
otherwise
going
gonna have no
to...
slots.
Okay, so you conjure the woodland beings.
Yeah.
Let me just
Have to
see.
make some more saves, I think.
Yep, let me just check. That should be fine.
If that's
Hang on, I just want to just check, make sure I have the... Okay, so I can see. Okay. What are you bringing?
Pixie is your favorite. I didn't bring them in the fight though, so you still like me, right?
Yes. Hang on a sec.
Such an ominous yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you have 8 pixies. Right. Polymorph. Number 1. The DC is 12. That's 6 plus... Six. First one saves. Okay. Next. Natural 1. He's a tortoise. Tortoise.
Tortoise now.
Tortoise now. You hold the tortoise in your lap. It does this motion with its legs. Like this. Look at me. Yeah. I need you to see the word picture I'm painting.
Also, just takes it by its little arms and dangles it.
Cass, it almost looks as though it's attempting to kick with its tortoise legs in your direction. Ulster.
Cass just goes like,
Ulster, it poops on you.
No, I'm holding it out. It does not poop on me. It poops on the floor. I think
Make a
Sai
dex
just
save.
shot himself. He was holding him like this. It didn't poop on him. He wasn't cradling it.
Okay, the way you guys are all positioned on this teleportation circle, you're all very bunched together. So I'm just gonna roll to see who the poop lands on. You have Loran, Slia, Bluey, or just the ground. It poops on Loran.
Why is that so much better?
I can just like look around,
Oh
like
my
this
goodness.
taste. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
I'm joking.
Loran just jumps up and is like, "That is mulberry silk."
I think Ulster is laughing.
I kill it. I'm going to
No,
kill it.
no,
Loran
no,
summons a
no,
flame
no,
in his hand.
please.
Shh.
Please don't.
I can do
because
it.
then
I
have
can kill him over and over again. We can keep
No,
bringing
because
him
then
back.
I have to turn him back over and over again, and I'm very tired.
We have 6 more pixies.
I can't bring them back after that.
I will. I'm going to take that chance.
No, Loran, please. I'm very cold and tired. Please stop.
I'll put this flame to better use then. And Laran just sort of like settles it on the ground. And when it settles, it just kind of starts slowly suffocating. As you know, flame doesn't really do well here. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Can I try and roll and to break out of the web?
Sure.
Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? It do be working, though.
I hold out of the web.
You do hold out of the web.
Can Slya also break out of it, or is she just lying there?
I think can Cash try and like break her out of it because
Yeah.
she was like on top of her.
Slya, I feel like you would probably just automatically fail that strength if you're.
Yeah.
Want
Should I roll that or
another
not?
What, your minus is what, a 4? Your minus is a 4?
My minus is a 3. I have
If you get a natural 20,
grand
you can do it
total
by
of
yourself.
4.
If you get a natural 20, you can probably do it by yourself.
I mean, I doubt, because, like, I just used my natural... I just rolled another natural 20 for the wisdom check, so it's like, oh, no, that's...
Okay.
That's
I mean,
that's
I've
a
just
10.
broken out, so I can try. I can try and get you out.
Go for it.
Just use my natural.
Cool. Alright, so
That is a 22.
great. With the 22, you're able to break them out. And you guys can take the benefits of a short rest in this moment.
Hallelujah.
And I have
You
a
can
question.
use as many hit dice as you like, yes.
For the short rest, if our maximum HP was changed, are we resetting that?
When was it changed?
I think there was an effect that happened a while ago where it was reduced by some small amount.
No, that's a permanent change.
Until...
From the wraiths at the beginning, that's a permanent reduction.
So that's
Don't
not changing
worry,
this,
we
yeah.
got the feast.
Only until a
we got
long
the
rest,
feast
right?
thing.
Until a long rest, yeah.
Okay.
You have a potion
Oh,
of feast.
okay.
A potion of Hero's Feast, so.
Okay, cool.
Do we want to use that before we go into the scary dread domain? Because I feel like if there's any point to use it, it would be now.
I think
Because
that
they're
could
still
be a
holding
good
the
time.
torches.
Right, so. Let's talk about the potion of Hero's Feast. So.
Also, I've got it. He pulls it out.
For some reason, I thought.
Olivia, you're frozen.
Blue?
For some reason, it doesn't show that.
Boy.
Anna, your Wi-Fi is in the
Unstable.
Shadowfell.
Hi.
Maybe just type up the message.
Hey.
Yeah, do a tippy tap on the keyboard.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
So what I was saying is I was confused because I thought I'd ticked off a bunch of hit die because we did we do a short rest last session?
Yes. You have a lot of hit die, just so you know.
Yeah.
It's unlikely you
Yeah.
would use them all.
I didn't use them all, but I don't remember how many I used. I could say like 5 would be safe. I could do that.
Okay.
You have is your hit die a D10?
Yes.
Because that's a maximum of 150. No. Yeah, you can get back 150 HP, I think, if you roll max.
But she's used some of her hit dice already.
Okay, so you can get back a maximum of like 100.
Go with your gut on how many you would have saved. So anybody who wants to use, please do that at your own discretion. Now, Loran sets about pouring out this potion, and where it scatters on the bizarrely ethereal. No, ethereal's exactly the wrong word to use here. The bizarrely shadow-stuffed ground beneath you, from this kind of grey, desaturated grass bursts forth a magnificent feast to rival even that which Kev produced in the Messiah. You're kind of glad he's not here to see it. It would put him quite to shame.
Sai doesn't get any. Olstead puts Sai in his bag and restrains him.
Great. I don't think there's any way. Yeah, you see the bag just slowly moving, like.
He puts his foot on it. He's like, nah.
No. Okay, so.
I keep animals in there, Sai. You can poop all you want.
The feast takes an hour to consume.
He'll get the pixies to recast polymorph if Sai turns back.
How long do the pixies last there for?
1 hour, I think.
They'll recast
So just-
polymorph at the
just
very
before they
end.
blink out.
Yeah, just before.
Yeah.
Just before they're gone.
Okay.
With 5 minutes to spare. $16 and disadvantage 4 plus 10. So you have another hour. Another hour. Okay.
Just, I love it. We arrive at a dread domain and we're like, oh hey! Fucking
Well, can you
throw
kill
some
this?
torches in.
We're just gonna be like, hey guys, we really have this thing we need you to do. Pulls out the tortoise. I know it doesn't look like much, but here you go. Do what you like. Enjoy. Feast off of him for millennia. Bye.
Just to double check, does the short rest take care of the strength reduction or no?
Yeah, yes, it does.
Okay.
You're right. You feel, even as you eat this feast and you take this time, at first you were taking slow sips and slow bites. You pick up a lot of strength and speed, and you are restored back to your initial strength score.
And
The reason it does
give
that-
us maximum hit?
It gives you guys, I think. Would one of you like to roll me a d? Would two of you like to roll me 1d10, please?
I'll do one.
I can do the other.
Okay.
7.
8.
Okay, so you guys get back as temporary HP. You get 7 plus 8. You get 15 points. For the next 24 hours, you have those temporary HP.
Oh, so it doesn't permanently change them.
Just for
Does
the
it-
next 24 hours.
Does it increase your HP maximum for that as well?
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
sorry. That's what I meant. It increases your hit point maximum by 15 for the 24 hours.
In case
Okay.
evil dread people decide that they want to hit us.
Yeah, and you guys also gain 15 HP as you eat this food. Just, you can take that now as healing, even if you're
Oh
not.
my god, Cass is so buff as her hit points now. That is
Neat.
That is a
You
that
can
is
go
a sexy
first.
amount.
What's
She's
Nev doing in all
152.
this, Thomas?
I think she's just kind of recuperating. Even I didn't take that many hit dice in the short rest, and she didn't roll very well, so her HP is still kind of low. But I think she's just kind of taking in the feast.
Lauren just says,
Roll.
"You were fish hooked. A lot of you were. You guys okay? Look, I'm showing such concern for your well-being."
I appreciate that, Loran. I think so. My side is kind of pierced still, but it's healing.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine.
How bad does everybody look still?
Cass has
Okay.
never looked better.
Yeah,
She's literally
Ashamed.
glowing like I'm the strongest here at the minute. I've got more hit points than I've ever had. I just feel like I'm unstoppable.
Lauren just says it's a shame
Well, the
Freya's not
strength-
here to see it.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So I have Hero's Feast as a spell. I was just reading what it does. Do we also get the benefit of being immune to poison and being
Yeah.
frightened and having all wisdom throws with advantage?
Yes, you do.
Nice.
You get all of
I'll
that.
put that in the chat then, so
Sorry,
everyone.
there was a lot of stuff going on as I was trying to get through that, so it's sorry for not saying it all very clearly. Bluey, you also had something you wanted to say.
The strength back to normal, is that applicable to everyone once eating the feast? Okay.
Oh yeah, no, it just as a if you take a short rest, your strength goes back to normal, so you're fine.
Oh, sorry, it's a short rest. Okay.
And your hero's feast is a completely different thing. So
Alright.
you're taking your short rest, you do everything you would do in your short rest. You eat your hero's feast, you gain all of those benefits. Two things, same time. We go okay. Okay, good. So
everyone happy?
right, you finish your short rest, the pixies all
Before-
disappear. Sai momentarily blinks back into being a human and then vroom, back into being a tortoise. Cass, one more thing, go for it.
Yes, this is Morris, Georgia. Can I just say to Thomas and Anna, make sure you re-roll all those hit die that we go into it with you being at your max.
Oh yeah,
and
please
not
make
still
yourself
being
max.
low. And I feel like you guys have not re-rolled them all yet, and that you're all a little bit low. And concerned.
Wait, what do you mean by re-roll them? Do I just re-roll the same amount?
So like, roll your hit die so that you get.
Thomas,
as
you have
much-
15d8, I think.
I have a lot, yeah.
Roll. So
One
reroll
more,
to max, please.
just
You
keep
didn't do that
rolling
last
your
time when you
dice.
died.
True. I can roll the
Yeah,
rest.
because this has happened before, and I'm concerned.
Can you just get to max, guys, please?
if I'm allowed to.
I mean, I never. Of course,
Yeah.
it's your. I said it's at your discretion how many you want to use, which means do as much.
You can
as
use all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the point of hit dice, is you use them during.
Yeah,
short
I just felt like that hadn't. Some people weren't quite at full yet, and I'm just like, no.
No.
Watching the
We've been
character
here
sheets like a hawk.
We've been here before, and I'm concerned.
Yeah, for some reason I thought that I had to like pick a number and be like, okay, I'm gonna re-roll like 7 of them and then just see how it goes.
No. As many as you
No.
can.
Okay, I've got a few left
So-
in that case.
You really do have a death wish for Neff.
Yeah.
I
You
know.
died once, dude.
I'm not gonna
Just
roll all
when
my
you
hit
were like-
dice.
When you were like, Neff's still pretty low, I was like, she shouldn't be.
Yeah. I'm on
Right.
123, mate.
So, for a moment, Psy briefly blinks back into existence and then flump tortoise again. And the
Nice
pixies
tortoise.
disappear. Now, I asked you to write down those wisdom saves. Sorry, wisdom checks. Can you please now tell me what they were? Cass, what did you roll?
18.
Okay. Neff.
I rolled an 8.
Okay. Bluey.
9.
Okay. Ulster.
Rolled an 18 on the dice, but then plus 5, 23.
Leah.
Natural 20 plus 4.
24. Cass, what did you want to say?
I know we rolled at the beginning, but if we're now doing it now, don't we have advantage because of feast?
Saving throws, isn't it?
Oh, is it just saving throws?
Let me check. Yeah,
Saving throws.
all saving throws.
Okay, then don't matter.
Okay, so Slia, where are you thinking of? Versus Bluey, where are you thinking of? Where do you really want to go?
We're supposed to be going to the Messiah, so Slay's thinking about the Messiah.
Oh no.
Did anyone
Where's
mention
Blue?
the? Did anyone mention the Messiah out loud?
Ulster did. He said, "We're going to the Messiah. Please think of the throne room. It's on recording."
Okay.
Yeah.
Neff was
Aside
thinking of
from-
ice cubes as well.
Well, that did happen.
Ice cubes.
I think Glory might be thinking of. She might be thinking of Brian's garden. Yeah. Just.
Okay.
Hmm.
I
We're
like
gonna
that.
end up in different places, and
So, Bluey. Actually, everyone first. As I described before, as you finish this feast and the food just kind of like disappears back into that golden ambrosic like liquid, ambrosia-esque liquid. The shadows pool around, weaving between you. Bluey, they coalesce at you for a moment, and as you turn, they almost seem to be opening up a pathway in front of you. A pathway which reveals, shadowed in the distance, but for a blink of an eye, Ironstone, or at least the reflection of it. But then as you turn with your friends, it closes, and the mists, you can tell somehow, reluctantly, pull apart to reveal a pathway. It stretches on as you walk down it, further and further. You lose all sense of time. It must be at least less than an hour though, as the turtle is still with you.
good tortoise.
Your timepiece now.
How many flails?
It can't see because it's blind as well, which is great. That must be horrifying.
And the further you walk along this path, the more stifling the mists become. as they begin to coalesce, rising gradually until you're ankle deep, knee deep, chest deep. You can't see anything beneath your shoulders. And one by one, your figures are just consumed by the mist.
Around.
In the final moment, you grab each other. Thinking of the various rooms in the palace, Slia, you do feel yourself compelled. In the same way you get the call of the void, in that you know you shouldn't, but you might just keep moving forwards. All of you, one by one in turn. Slia, Ulster, Loran, Cass, Neff, Bluey. Feel that pull. Almost as if recognizing it, Sai begins to squirm within his trappings.
No.
You can't even see yourself, Ulster. As you say those words. And then, as if taking one extra step than you should down a flight of stairs, you stumble, and one by one fall to your knees, hands coming to rest against crushed, rocky ground. So, as you reorientate yourselves, you look up and you see a desert. Barren and grey, almost sepia-toned. Filled with nothing but choking fields of billowing ash clouds, which blot out what little light. Which blot out the little light that this realm provides. Through breaks in these billows, you can see what appears to be a dusk-lit sky, not unlike that of the Feywild. At the moment, that is all that is visible to you.
Who thought of the Soundwave skies? Brought us here.
Loran just says,
Oh, bloody sigh.
I don't think this is the Sand Wastes.
I don't think also would have said that. That was me. But
Yeah.
I'll say it more.
Is this? Where is this?
I think this is our domain. And Ulster, all of you in fact, as you stand up and you look behind, the mists are no longer there. Instead, what you see is this ashen wasteland, surrounded by burning slopes, mountain ranges, filled with volcanoes that are constantly spitting and following the sort of like lines of lava. You can see them pooling into rivers of magma, which scorch the earth. You can see no water here. In fact, the longer you stand in one position, you can feel almost the soles of your shoes melting. You can smell cooking flesh as the leather warps and chars. The only structure you can see, if it could be called a structure at all, is located at what appears to be the center of these ashen fields. It could be miles ahead of you, but it's impossible to say. You see, almost in a sundial shape, pavements that carve straight lines through this desert towards the structure. You see a sloping up. Sorry, you see a set of stairs sloping up and sweeping around a plateau, atop which it seems to be a volcano, constantly erupting. But no, it's a wall of fire, gold and white. And at the very, very bottom, bright blue. It melts the rock like candle wax. So, the road you see, at least, is very well maintained, but also worn down. It seems to split from the very structure, like I said, somewhat sundial-esque, into 3 paths. And there is a wind here, the sense of weather like there wasn't in other aspects of the Shadowfell. Another thing you notice is on these fields of ash around you, you can just about make out, also I think you'd notice this first, the delicate charcoal bodies of creatures, the likes of which you cannot recognize.
This is not what I pictured, but shall we go?
But if this is the opposite of the Maasai, which is all cold and glaciers, maybe is this the inverse of that?
That's a good point. Well, I guess we'll find we might find the Dreadlords in there.
You begin to walk. Please continue.
So do you want to do anything before, or just?
Maybe just like an intelligence check to see. Is intelligence, would that be the right one to sort of gauge if that is what this Cass's theory is correct, or?
Yeah, sure. I mean, honestly, if Cass has a theory that Georgia also has, then you can act that way in game. Intelligence check for me if you want to just get my confirmation.
Yeah, I think Cass, because I think that's Cass's theory, because looking at how the Thieves Guild was like the opposite and then upside down, I think so that's what Cass is thinking.
Well.
Ooh. Oh,
Does
but
it
I
look like
saved
the Messiah
it.
at all?
I'll get to that one,
That's
yeah.
11. So.
Okay. 11. Okay.
Who knows? Maybe,
So,
maybe not.
Ulster, just to really quickly address your question. The mountains. It's wrong to call them mountains. I said slopes before. And that is kind of what they are, because they seem to all rise up to one flat stretch of land beyond your vision that blends into the horizon line. As if you're not in a mountainous terrain, but as if you're in the center of a crater. Cass, it's entirely possible that this is a reflection of the Maasai. However, you haven't been here quite long enough to fully ascertain 100% whether that is the case or not. You also...
How big is this crater? Sorry.
It's quite big. Do you know how they know where the crater is that meteor hit that killed all the dinosaurs?
Hmm?
You have a dinosaur killing crater on your hands.
Oh.
Oh.
We really can't fight these people.
Are we sure we don't want to just toss Cyan and...
Loran says we
Yeet, we're out.
can't. We can't get out.
Just
We
talk
have to talk to them to get out.
Best behavior, everyone.
Everyone looks to Neff.
Don't irritate. Don't irritate them. Neff, you're very endearing to me, but by reflection, maybe they don't enjoy your adorable nature.
My adorable nature. Neff nods
He
back.
picks Neff up. He's like, "You'll be okay. I'll get you back to Sarasa."
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Puts her down. I'm concerned.
Plop.
Yeah, no, we seriously are going to get you back to Sarasa because otherwise, literally, I have not long to live.
Okay, should we just get the carpets out and get this over with? I don't really want to walk across the ground. It hurts my feet. It's hot. I don't like it.
Carpet? No, Loran doesn't cry.
The carpet is literally fine, Narad.
I know. I really do love the carpet.
Was it sprayed down? Was it recovered from the goop?
I don't know. It wasn't gooped, Bluey.
Wasn't
It
gooped.
was anti-magicked. I'll have you know.
It's got droopy corners now.
I liked the corners.
Naran, we can fix it when we get back. We really don't have to worry about the carpet. Maybe
Hey,
they have
right.
a carpet we can borrow. Who knows?
It's probably huge.
Yeah.
I bet they're giant.
The giant Naran.
Ulster. Loran is just like, Ulster, no, please, I'm begging you. It's
Also
not-
takes the carpet off Naran.
So you guys can unfold the carpet. Sure enough, it does work here. To which Loran is pleased.
All magic carpets work here. It's the only mode of transport, as ordained by.
As ordained. So, Loran takes charge of steering, I think, as he says.
Also, is
"I
giving
have
him a shoulder rub. He's like, "It's
Thank
fine." Okay.
Thank you. I needed that. I think it's best we don't stray the path. Alright then. As you guys all clamber on, you make your way across the ashen wastes. They seem to drain the life force of any living being hapless enough to wander from the preordained routes here. And that becomes increasingly apparent as you continue on. You carry on down this road for probably 15 minutes, 45, and then
Do I have to do my thing on Sai again?
potentially. There's a bug. 45 minutes-ish, but it's impossible to tell with your time. You've just got to wait, staring at Sai.
Actually, might just tie him up and gag him, because then he can't cast spells and he can't see anything.
Brilliant. After a while, you feel the air around you, which till this point has been stifling heat, acrid smoke, beginning to chill. As it does so, first rolling down from the hills, quelling the volcanoes, stilling the magma lines, turning them into brooks and estuaries. Life begins to creep back into this domain. A spring, almost. As in the basin, grass, herbs, edible plants slowly begin to bloom. The mountaintops freeze over into an ice shelf before your very eyes. It lasts 15 minutes or so. Well, less than that, because Sai is still yet to be a tortoise. It takes 10 minutes or so for this transition to occur before you are completely surrounded by a lush spring. And in the moments that this spring lasts, you see movement from the mountains as creatures emerge, twisted by fire and ice and shadow. They trail shadow stuff behind them, and they flock to the lush fruits and herbs and flowers provided by the spring. They gather at the streams and drink from the water as though they haven't drunk in weeks. The least twisted of them go the furthest, venture out, spend the longest relishing in the green, where the most morphed stay close as they dare to the mountains, constantly looking up at the skies. The last thing to change is the fire around the center of this domain. It glows white and then dims. And Ulster, there is a moment where you see something moving. A great white creature wrapped around something small. Before all at once, starting from that point in the center, the world begins to freeze over before you, and something else appears in the skies. A huge, golden, feline-esque creature with wings which span further than you've ever seen, larger than the rock, and it dives to the ground and sweeps up all those creatures in its talons. It grazes and then gouges tracks in the fields, gathering as many creatures as it can. It pulls them up. The ones which stayed closest to the mountains have the easiest escape. Staying on the path, it seems, you've avoided its ire. As you watch these poor souls pulled off the ground, as it arcs back into the air, your eyes are drawn back to that plateau. Except, in the time you've looked away, rather than fire, rather than any creature, you see something rebuilt there, but a lot harsher than you ever saw it on the material plane. Clustered like crystals, shards of ice coat the walls of the ice palace. As burning desert is replaced by eternal winter. And you all recall Ratka Kovacsky as he spoke about the collision of demiplanes. And you understand, I think, what has happened here. And Ulster, that creature that flies through the sky, as if diving into its nest, it enters through the roof of the ice palace. Do all of us recall though? No, those of you who haven't got your memories back still don't have your memories back. Sorry. Got a long rest before you get those. Ulster, it seems even there is a shadow shoe here.
A very big one.
Everything does seem to be a lot larger. Especially defined by the fact that you've yet to approach, it seems, the halfway point towards the Ice Palace. And yet it looms.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
I think, just because I know once we get up to the foot of the Ice Palace, It's go time.
Oh, we have to meet them, right? Ah.
Hmm.
Can we just lay eyes?
I'll say then. We'll do just a little bit more. I don't want to rush the interaction. I want to give it exactly all the time and majesty it deserves. So we might just get into the castle, potentially, depending on how things go.
Just say hey.
And I said, hey,
Hey.
what a wonderful kind of day.
Hey.
So, you make your way down this path until you reach the foot of this ice palace. Also, it's far larger than that of the Masai.
Now they're just compensating, aren't they?
Lauren says, we can remodel.
I think I should tell my father to do some expansions. We do need more rooms now since we've got a child in the way.
At least 10.
For each season.
10 seasons.
No, 10 rooms per season. He's got to change. He's got to have different rooms.
I see.
See, I thought Loren was like at least 10 children, and I'm like, okay.
We were all over the place with that.
We've had discussions
No.
on this.
Loren's eyes spark at 10, and also like, no. Not 10 children. Maybe they have 10 children.
I understand you don't love me anymore. I get it. I'm joking.
Also looks genuinely upset.
Lauren says, let's not fight in front of our giant sexy shadow selves.
We wouldn't even have one child if I didn't love you. It's just...
I wonder how many they have. And Lauren starts walking up the steps.
I want more godchildren, so
We've got to build a room for Cass as well.
More
How many
godchildren,
rooms would you
please.
like,
Little
Cass?
Cass annex.
Yeah, we'll make you an annex.
yeah. Can I have a bar?
Sure.
You can have a little man cave, a little Cass cave underneath. Right, so
Yes.
you guys make your way up those icy steps. They wrap around and you spiral towards the front door of
No. Is there?
the front door
Sorry.
is guarded on either side by what appear to be some kind of gargoyle made entirely of ice. Golem is the word I'm looking for. Some kind of golem made entirely of ice. All stare. You recognize the face of this watcher. For one of them appears to be your father, and the other appears to be your mother.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
They
Hey,
stand
Mom,
like
hey,
regal
Dad.
regal statues on either side of this ice palace.
Are they sentient? Do
Are they? Do they? What do you do?
Cass says, "Hey, roll me."
Nothing happens. Well, what language do you say it in?
That's a good point, Cass. I'm gonna in Dwarfish.
Oh yeah. They look down at you. What? No, nothing happens.
Can I try and greet them in Visage? From a safe distance.
Okay.
May we enter? We mean no harm.
As you speak, Massage, the statues jerk their heads down and look at you. Nothing else happens.
Just to clarify, are we still on the carpets or are we walking?
I mean, Up to you.
I think also a step off the carpet, but he would probably say if people want to stay on it.
Loran steps off with you.
Of course he does. Can we please go inside and speak with the people who live here?
At that, you just hear a broken voice, directed from the one which resembles your father, say, "Do you have an appointment?"
Yes. One that I've been waiting for my whole life, actually.
The face looks up. Then you see there's an arch over the doorway, and as they look up, the face of your mother looks up as well, mimicking the motion. And you see these runes alight. Message. And it's a sentence, no, something that you've heard before. What is the exercise of emotion?
A
hug.
A hug. If only it had been that.
You 100% know what this is.
I'm gonna message you just to confirm.
I met this pineapple's really stuck. Yay.
I've just messaged you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not incredibly traumatic. Okay. He is gonna produce flame. And throw it up in the air. And it's about 30. It would be 30 points of damage if it hit, but he's just gonna hover it.
As you throw it, the moment it leaves your fingers, it just bursts into a starburst. Almost uncontrollable, but mimicking a flame you've seen before. And as if reacting on instinct to the force of it, Loran just puts his hand up and presses it, moving your flame towards the door. And as he does so, your two magics together, they lattice over it and melt it in cubic sheets down until there is nothing in your way. And beyond the door, the shadows linger far darker, as if the dusk, the meager light, cannot penetrate these walls like it can in the Messiah.
Let's go.
And you take your steps into the darkness. And that is where we will finish.
Grr.
I can't get further than that without seriously making us rush the encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it? I thought it was cool.
It was really cool.
It's very neat.
Very cool.
So I have some small lore things. So first of all, when they first collided, the idea was that Loran and Ulster's domains would have just been them as huge shadows throwing magic at each other, like, and then kissing, and then they make their own domain.
They make their own domain.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And
I did base this, thank you. I did base this off of some of the supplements from, I should credit some of these things we've been using. The supplement name is called, it's just loading, Ulrant's Guide to the Plains, the Shadowfell, from the DM's Guild, which was something that John Loins helped me out with. The skin for the Laverna creature came from this this supplement, though I did adapt it just a little bit so that you guys wouldn't die. For example, I didn't make it a spellcaster. That would have sucked. I also got some inspiration for the Thieves Guild, specifically the Oozing River from this book. Big recommend.
Oh my goodness.
And some of this plane was also inspired by the plane occupied by the Burning Peaks, which is occupied by... Why can't I remember his name? Oh my god. Lich. Vecna. Vecna and Cass. So Cass is Vecna's like ultimate rival, so I think that's fun. I should have thought about that in the... What? That's such a missed opportunity! Oh my god, why didn't I do that? Fucking hell! I could have made your story like the origin story of the Sword of Cass. I even gave you the Sword of Cass as a joke!
Yeah.
Oh my
Which
god!
I still just have.
You just have, you can't take it out, otherwise the world will explode. Remember,
But I have.
be careful. Jesus. Definitely don't take it out in front of Ulster's mama. Her head just like
smite you.
Yeah, right.
Done too much. Had enough. Go away.
All this chaos was to say it's a great book, and I recommend it. Alright, thank you again to Sirenscape. Thank you to my lovely players. And that is all for this evening. And we will see you guys same time next week. Adios.
Thank you.